Hello, I'm back. To the YouTube viewers, it's your Placebro. We just finished watching the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct and I'm losing my fucking mind. But we got another thing to do, which is to check out Trigger in ZZZ. And for those of you who are on Twitch, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for waiting ever so patiently. My P brethren are so patient, my PBs. I love you all. But anyway, yeah, see, as you can see, I got all these tabs open. I took a little bit because I wanted to register my interest for the Switch 2 bundle, but today we are looking at, let's check it out. Let's check out her trailers before we actually get into the game, shall we? I don't know anything yet. I didn't look into it yet, so I'm gonna go see what she's all up about. What she's all up about? That's not how you fucking speak, bro.
Trigger, come in. This is Soldier 11.
Soldier 11 mission.
200 meters of your position. There's a confirmed victim from the kidnapping
Kitty?
case.
Oh my god.
Trigger,
Jesus. Trauma?
Copy. The victim has been located.
Trigger, you are a lifesaver. Oh, what does that say?
I'm the reinforcement sent by your teddy bear Odie.
Oh my god.
He's busy driving now.
Trigger, mommy energy. She gonna look after us? Okay, stay back.
Drive.
Oh, D. What the fuck? Is that an AI?
The small fries at the back are all
What?
yours.
Roger, Commander Odie.
Commander Odie. Oh, that's the bear?
Hold tight. Commander Odie and I will take
Look at
care
her.
of that.
She's having so much fun back. Oh my god. Jesus. Is that even fucking possible? God damn, this music bumping though. Trigger, of course. Oh my god, he got rug burned to the. Not even rug burned, bro's dead.
Sure.
Slap him! Smack him! Oh my god, get fucked. Yeah, look at
Not
it.
from here.
Oh.
But
From here? Oh my god, from her ass?
Fire.
Never mind.
Something really powerful.
Jesus Christ. They saw Contarella's fucking tongue and they're like, okay, more tongue action for y'all. Jesus Christ. Actually, I don't even know which one came out first. She's dodging everything. Classic badass Trigger. Did she just parry with her fucking gun? This chick's crazy. Excuse me, madam. A bazooka? Okay, that's a little extra. Look at her swinging around.
Relax. This next part's not for kids.
Alright, y'all heard that. I got no kids watching, right? Go blammo him in the face, girl. Who the fuck is that anyway? He's doing straight into his fucking gun? Good lord. That poor bastard.
Did my teddy bear
Soldier!
This kind of magic
Odie
doesn't
is
last long.
soldier.
He's all back to normal now.
Aw.
That's okay. We made a promise. We'll always have each other's backs. I hope you find an Odie too.
Aw. This one is so wholesome.
Mission accomplished. Let's head back and report.
Soldier don't give
Didn't
a
expect
fuck.
you to be so good with kids. You had fun?
Not really. It's just part of the job.
I'm afraid your goggles are saying otherwise.
Is it that obvious?
No, she, you know, she had fun with that. I thought it was so cute and wholesome. I mean, obviously, we had an epic badass not soldier 11, it's Trigger moment. But that last part too, oh my god.
Mission accomplished.
Well, usually you know how it goes. They show us a wholesome trailer, and then the very next one is gonna be fucking depressing. Okay, let's see. This is probably gonna be like her tragic backstory. It's called Testimony of the Blind.
System connected. Initiating interrogation 7.
Interrogation?
Subject, Liar Squad. Trigger.
Are there gonna be big lores in this one?
Yo, Trigger. Have
Yo.
you beat Acheron's record yet?
Acheron? Starro?
I haven't kept track.
121 long-range
She
kills.
wasn't blind yet here,
35
huh?
close combat kills. That's Trigger's new record.
Who's
Leafy
bro?
always keeps count.
Leafy?
Take it from me, Trigger. This is how you take the lead in battle and romance.
Alright, bud.
Stop feeding her your nonsense
Sticks?
sticks.
Is this all Greek
Also,
shit?
I won't lose next time.
Oh, who's placing bets on the next
Who
round?
said Trigger is looking for romance?
Not me,
Nobody
bitch.
around that by me.
Oh, who's this?
Whoa, whoa, Captain, chill.
Sorry.
She sounds familiar.
Cocytus, are you recording in the base without clearance again?
Hey, Trigger, hold this for me, will you?
Bro. Gotta bounce.
You guys never stop.
Trigger. By
Depression
you guys,
incoming.
Do you mean the members of Liar Squad?
Liar
Of
Squad.
course. We trusted each other with our lives.
Who are you?
Answer
Where
my
am I?
questions first. Where are they now?
Who's tormenting my queen?
Huh? Aren't they right here?
There's no one else here.
Oh my god.
According to your testimony, they
You're just
survived
digging into
the
her
Hollow
memories?
Zero disaster. Is that correct?
What? Hollow Zero?
Oh fuck. Is that the Hall of Follows of Eridu?
We don't get back up. All units, brace for the long haul.
Oh god.
Give us long range.
No, we're out. We're all out.
I'll keep everyone safe.
Never mind, we're not.
Take it easy. Between you and Acheron, I'm not done.
Shit, this is the day she lost everything, huh?
Trigger, what did you remember?
Oh my god, Edge. Edge.
They were
Interlinked.
right in front of me. And Hollow Zero.
Focus, Trigger. Where are they now?
They turned into ethereals?
Trigger! Rise! Hang in there! We haven't settled the score yet!
Oh my god, pain!
Your teammates are all missing. You're the only one to leave the Hollow alive.
Maybe they're alive. Who fucking knows? Nah, no way.
Answer me.
They'll be corrupted
Where
by now.
are they and what
Only
happened?
one.
You're agitating her, bro. Chill.
Right here. Get back.
Trigger, pull yourself together.
God damn. Who the fuck?
Enough.
Oh my god. Some crazy fucking torture shit. God, they're all on Cocatus, however you said that shit.
Did I fail to protect you all?
That tattered sheet music Charon left behind sure came in handy.
So what do we do with her now?
Wait, I thought
Seems she's
Trigger
just
was
talking
Charon.
nonsense about her squad still being alive.
I guess somebody else was Charon?
Unless another survivor shows up to validate that, we're in the clear. Scrub the evidence and let her go.
Jeez.
Guys, I'll find you. I promise.
No, that was just fucking depressing. We had to watch her fucking get tortured. I mean, not fucking tortured, but interrogated way too fucking hard for my liking. For like 3 minutes long, guys. You already know how it goes. For 2 minutes, we had to see. So what happened to her old teammates then? What the fuck could have happened? They definitely got corrupted, right? Unless they're being held as somewhere else. So Karen is someone else, and she's the one who had that music sheet that was going on. I remember that happening in her in the ZZZ pre-release special live stream. She mentioned about having the sheet music or something. But that's important. I don't know. We're gonna have to see when we play the damn story. Maybe it's gonna be more important when we see that. First April Fools, but ZZ decides to drop backstory PTSD. Yup. The moment the guy said another survivor shows up to validate that we're in the clear, any one of them will survive. Yep, one of them will survive. Bet. Watch this. All right. That was painful. Jesus. Let me go switch over to the game real fast. Woo. Wait, no. Hold up. ZZZ. All right, we're back. We are in here. What the fuck did I click back there? Ah, whatever. Let me get my goddamn settings. Where the fuck is my audio? Hello? Oh my god, poor Trigger. Alright, we are back. At least we're back. Oh my god, my game's actually running fine. It's actually crazy because it's weird because when I open OBS for the first time after updating everything, it's gonna lag and stutter for a bit, but now it's fucking smooth as shit. Look at that. Maybe I gotta keep it on for a while for it to start settling in. Who knows? Who knows how it all works? Let me just go ahead and check my audio levels. All good. All right, let's check her out. I don't think I'm doing any. Maybe I'll do a singular tempo just see if it works. Oh my god, the Queen Juan is back. But I'm gonna wait for Vivian for my ether coverage. The spectral gaze stun. What is that? Is that her visor? Maybe. And the oh my god, the NEPS. We all know that. I'm waiting for the next fucking banjo. What the? You know, I'm gonna do 110 pull for Trigger. Just one. See how it works. See if we get lucky. Streamer luck, perhaps. But if not, it is what it is. Nah, we're not lucky. It is what it is. I'm gonna wait for Vivian and Hugo next. Sometimes I like to do that with my gacha games. I'm like, when a new banner comes out, we give it a 110 pull just to see if we get lucky. See if it's meant to be. But if not...
Esteemed Proxy,
all right, Lucy.
good day. You may call me
Lady Lucy. I know. Okay, that was one and done. We're out of here. Trigger is not meant to be. Sad. We'll find your missing teammate another day, lady. We even got a bunch of new freaking oh my god, look at this art though. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? And there she is. Why is it so fucking quiet on my end? Did I really not? Hi, Joanne. Juan. Okay, let's see. Let me up my audio again one more time real fast. It should be max. Oh, now I know. I just lowered it on my fucking headset. Now we sound good to go. As cool as Trigger is, I don't think I'm gonna be doing it. Going too crazy for a post, so let's just do the agent story, shall we? I'm still reeling over the Switch 2 Direct. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. Special play. We got new combat challenges. We'll do that later. Probably off stream, I'll do that one. But let's do the story. I heard that she has a connection with Phaethon somehow. Whispers from beyond the river dwell in her eyes. The river Styx, perhaps? This is a story that took place in the past. A story of a rookie proxy named Phaethon who meets a young lady at the crossroads of fate. Oh, so it's a freaking backstory. It's a freaking... Oh, this one they just moved in? Oh, shit! Flashback time? Oh my god. Lore? Backstory? Love to see it. Belle, we've been on 6th Street for a while now. How many Internet commissions have we taken these days? Well, sir. Well, we're still newbies, so you know how it is. We are still newbies. That much is true. It's okay. We're starting our proxy business and video store from scratch, side by side. It'll take time. These days, I've been focused on managing the store, so thank you for taking care of our Internet business, Belle. Having this cozy little home with you is already much better than the life we had just after leaving the academy. Ah, so it goes back all the way to the academy days, huh? As long as we slowly build our reputation, we'll eventually have a chance to uncover clues about the fall of the old capital. Belle, we'll take it slow. Yeah, but I still want to take on some commissions. Your enthusiasm is really something. But your troubles will soon be resolved. I saw how hard you've been searching for commissions, so these past few days, I found an intelligence broker on Internet who can introduce commissions to us. As long as we can establish a long-term partnership with this professional intelligence broker, we shouldn't have to worry about getting commissions in the future. As your older brother, I also want to help you. Thank you. Good job. Trigger, is that my intelligence broker? Thanks. I think I've done a good job too. I arranged to meet him at the store today. Should be arriving soon. At that moment, a sudden knocking comes from the door. He's here, just in time. Now, let's go talk to him. Who knows? Maybe a cool surprise will be waiting for us on the first commission. Is it a man or is it a man at all? Not a man at all. 18 any people decide the video started to handle commission. Yeah, watch the house, we'll do my best. So this is how it looked like before. Well, that's kind of crazy because it looks like they just moved, but everything's still set up. I mean, not like they're gonna remodel the entire store to show how it looked like before, right? I guess they just finished moving in, because damn, they put all their shit back up pretty fast. As the front door is open, a man in a suit walks in. Although he wears a friendly and reliable smile, there's still something slightly off about him. Oh my god, it's him! What was his name again? Shit, I've got our broker. Allow me to introduce our future partner, the intelligence broker I found on Internet. Nice to meet you both. It's Shepard. That's right, you can call me Shepard. I'm glad that you two chose to work with me. By the way, are you two just starting out in this line of work? We just started, but business hasn't been. Yeah. I understand. It's normal for rookie proxies like you two to have a hard time finding commissions. But please don't worry. As an intelligence broker, I exist precisely for people like you. Let me check my notes. Your name is Phaethon, right? What kind of commissions do you usually specialize in? Any commission. We didn't even have Fairy at this point, bro. That's crazy. What an energetic response. These days, many young proxies lack the energy that you have. That being said, combat-related commissions might be a bit tricky, right? You two don't seem like fighters, and hiring combat personnel can be expensive for new proxies. To be honest, I'm not sure I feel comfortable assigning you anything dangerous. We'll find our own way to resolve that. I believe you'll see it in the actual commission. The actual commission, huh? Well then, I happen to have a recently issued commission that could serve as the perfect starting point for our partnership. I believe this commission is of perfect difficulty to assess your abilities. If you're interested, let me explain the details. Aha, so this was our very first mission. That might be where we met Trigger, maybe? It's not suitable to talk about this at the counter, so we move to a small room with Shepard. The living room?
Our first assignment together is, a missing person commission.
Missing
There's
people.
no need for combat or venturing into any hollows, so it's completely safe.
I doubt it.
Honestly, I can't think of a better way to test your skills.
Okay then, why hire a proxy?
Not to be rude to the client, but guiding people through the hollows is what a proxy does. A commission that doesn't even require stepping in one seems kind of pointless for us to handle, right?
Weird.
Don't get me wrong, I'm definitely not trying to pass this off on you.
Oh my
Your
God.
ability
Shepard.
to navigate the hollow is unquestionable. That's what makes a proxy. But this role involves more than just that, and this commission is a perfect opportunity to demonstrate those other skills. To be honest, the client barely gave us anything to work with, just pieces of info.
Secretive.
That's why this is a perfect chance to show off your skills in gathering intel, spotting details, and negotiating. All the makings of a top-tier proxy.
That makes sense. I have no choice.
You've made your point. Guess we can't refuse now. Let's see the job.
Shepard nods in satisfaction and pulls out 3 items from his pocket. Harmonica, sheet of music, and an old photo. Trigger, that's her! Oh my god! Old photo of a woman with covered eyes. Oh my gosh, she looks like she's in pain. A somewhat aged photograph. Though the image remains fairly clear, a blonde young woman with her eyes covered leans against the wall. For some reason, her silhouette seems so fragile, as if she might shatter into pieces at any moment, filled with such profound sadness. We gotta find this woman.
The client has only provided us with these 3 clues. All we know is that the woman in the photo is your target.
I see.
Just a photo. So even the client doesn't know her name, identity, or whereabouts?
Jeez.
And what's the deal with the harmonica and the sheet music?
The client doesn't seem to have any more info, though it's possible they just don't want to share. But the client did mention if you get stuck, you should try playing the sheet music with the harmonica.
Alright, fair
Well
enough.
then, I'll leave this commission
We'll
in
be
your
musicians.
capable hands. Keep me in the loop if you make any breakthroughs. Just ping me on Knock Knock.
Yes, sir. I don't even know what this could
Single
entail.
Photo and a melody.
My melody.
Feels like chasing shadows. Belle, where do you think we should start?
Let's go to Port Elpis and look for clues. The port? Interesting idea.
Maybe we should start with Port Elpis. A woman with her eyes covered isn't exactly someone you see every day. Remember when we went to visit the sea? I'm pretty sure we spotted someone like that back then.
Really?
Remember? I was in a bad mood that day, so you took me to the port to clear my head. We bought some fries, but you were so
yum, yum,
busy
yum.
staring at that girl with her eyes covered, a seagull snatched them right out of your hand.
Bro was
Why
starstruck.
do you sound mad? Now that I think about it, that woman did look a lot like the one in the photo. I was just a bit distracted. I didn't mean to stare.
Damn, Wise, that's
Next
your type?
time I'll make sure to watch my fries more carefully.
I get it.
Well, thanks to you,
I get
we've
it.
got a lead now. Let's head to the port and see what we can find.
Wise, you got taste, buddy. Buddy. Okay, let's go. He's like, so wow, so mysterious, amazing. Amazing, Pegasus. Thank you, moving bang boo boss. What do you guys say? Inventory check complete. Perfect. All the boxes have been moved. We're all done. This stuff is so heavy, I'm exhausted. Can I charge my ether battery? I really love a drink of bang boo. Cool it. We don't earn enough Dannies for stuff like that. Forget it. I know a broken bang boo charging station where we can get free energy. Y'all look tired, so I'll make an exception and take you there. Y'all, thank you for moving all that shit for me. Probably cannot explore, huh? No way I can explore? Past Eridu? Nah. Even though this is technically in the past, we're not gonna see, Unless we do see old shit. Like what? Like you? Nah, bro's not new here. Howl used to look nice. Alright, I don't expect them to actually change that much shit in the overworld. Interesting. Okay, let's go to the Port Elpis, shall we? My immersion. Ba-da-da. We've arrived. Time to find our missing person. Oh my god, Wise actually knew how to park back then. However, it was a week ago when we saw that lady. And we can't be sure if she's the same person we're looking for. Even if she is, it's uncertain whether she's still around here. Better get started. Right. Since we don't have any other leads right now, let's try our luck here. I'll attempt to hack into the cameras to check if she's been around here recently. As for you, Belle, take the photo and ask the locals and passerbys. Alright, have you seen this beautiful lady? She looks like she's in pain though. Welcome to Tater King. Our fries and hot dog combo is a hot seller. Yo, that seagull's eating that shit up. Okay, I guess we just feeding him. Feeding him loud and proudly. Okay, I'd like to have some fries and have some more chicken. Have some more pie. I remember seeing this girl before. When exactly? Maybe once, 1 or 2 months. I'll see her wandering around this very area. But I've never spoken to her, and she doesn't seem to interact with anyone around here, so I don't really know much about her background. Hasn't been around recently, huh? I don't think so. I don't remember seeing her recently. Are you looking for her? I can keep an eye out for you. Alright, thank you. Would you like some fries? The seagulls are already trying to steal the fries, bro. Alright then, those seagulls have been too active recently. Will they have a negative impact on the sale of our fries? Looks like I shouldn't feed them too much in the future. True. Too many fucking birds out here, bro. Just gonna snatch my... Maybe that we stopped fucking plot relevant. This is like the second time they've asked about the birds, or they've noted about the birds. Let us see. It's so funny. One time, my sister was waiting at a bus stop, and then there was this fucking bird attacking this guy, so he's trying to fight him. Like, literally trying to square up with them birds. Yo, there's no joke sometimes, though. This room upstairs, someone must be living here, right? If the blindfolded woman has appeared around the port, maybe whoever lives here has seen her. Dun, 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 dun. There seems to be some kind of noise inside. Knock again. Who? Who? Have you seen this person? Who? Who? Sit down. The door opens slightly. I carefully hand the photo over, and within 3 seconds, the person returns it. Never seen. Disappear. In the end, everyone will disappear, including me. What's that all about? We got a neat in there. We got a freaking... Oh. Who is hot boxing it up in there? The windswept door stands silently closed with no response after several knocks. Perhaps peeking through the round glass window might reveal something, but the glass window seems to have not been cleaned for a long time. Anything closer? There's a blurry reflection, a pair of eyes quietly watch you from the front. What the fuck? That's scary as fuck. Hell no. Yo, y'all can keep it. Where the fuck's in there? Why are you looking at me like that? Aside from a few drifting breezes, there's nothing else on this terrace. Peer through the ground glass window again. There only has a few stacked cardboard boxes. It's like a storage room. The eyes are gone. When you gaze at the empty room, what the fuck? Who the fuck is in there? A future character maybe? Billy? Bringer? Bringer of chaos? Sorry. Alright, let's go up to the what do you call that? I almost said the windmill. The lighthouse. If we can climb the lighthouse and overlook the entire port, maybe we'll spot the blindfolded woman somewhere. Try climbing the lighthouse. Just as you're about to try opening the door leading to the top of the lighthouse, an old man appears behind you. Hello, sir. Hey, what do you think you're doing? McDonald, it's him. This area is currently off limits. Sorry, I didn't know. I forgot he doesn't know me yet. If I hadn't showed up, you would have just gone straight in, wouldn't you? Lighthouse hasn't been properly maintained for years. If something happened to you, who would take responsibility? Besides, what do you need to go up to the lighthouse for? Looking for this lady. This girl does have a memorable appearance, but I don't remember seeing her before. I think she might have been here before. Is that so? I usually keep to walk around the lighthouse. If she was on the dock's walkway, I definitely wouldn't have seen her. If you're looking for her, I suggest checking around there. At the very least, I haven't seen this girl near the lighthouse. Thank you, McDunn. I remember the fishing event with you. Alright, no particular useful clues, huh? I didn't even check out the other clues.
No luck on my end. Belle, did you find anything?
Try the harmonica.
I was wishful thinking to assume that a quick stroll through the port would solve this. But since we're here, might as well give the harmonica a try.
Might as
Whether it
well.
works or not, you owe me some fries before we head back.
I'll do
yummy.
whatever you say, but Belle, would you mind giving the harmonica a try instead? I'm curious to how it sounds.
Guys, like the ocarina.
Wow, you sure know how to set me up. I'm telling you now, though, I can't promise what it'll sound like.
Are you a musician, Belle? I heard that she can actually sing. Oh. Damn, Belle. I didn't know you were an artiste like that. Oh, it stopped. No, it was pretty accurate. Whatever you think of it sounded good, at least. The music continues for half a minute.
How do I put this? It sounds okay once you get used to it, but nothing
Gonna
happens,
summon some
so
tumbleweeds or something.
Guess we should just get some fries and head back.
Fries? Yummers. Oh my god.
Excuse me. Were you the one
It's
that played
her.
the harmonica just now?
She's fully fucking geared up.
Sorry. My sister didn't mean to make such a commotion. We'll just wait. You're the one in the photo. Sorry about that. I didn't hear any footsteps, so I didn't realize you were right beside us.
So we meet
My
again.
apologies. Moving quietly is second nature to me. I didn't mean to startle you. If I may ask, where did you learn that melody?
Oh, you see here? Why shoots you a questioning glance? The blindfolded woman from the photo actually appeared. What an unexpected surprise, but now what? First things first, let's bring her back home.
Well, the two of us are proxies, and this song was given to us by a client. We never thought it would actually help us find you. Our client is the one looking for you. why don't we discuss the details somewhere else?
All right.
I see. Please lead the way.
Shepard.
I'd also like to meet this client of yours.
Shepard.
Let's head back to the store.
Okay, let's go check in with Shepard. Oh, I almost forgot. Your name is...
My real name. I haven't used that in a long time.
Charon.
But I do have a code name. You can call me Charon.
That's different from her actual name, huh? What the hell is her actual name? Code names, huh? You return to the video store with a woman who introduces herself as Charon. Along the way, you introduce yourselves and share a bit about your fledgling proxy business.
Miss Charon, I just reached out to the information broker who posted the commission. He should be here shortly, and you'll be able to meet the client soon. Please take a seat on the couch. I'll get you something to drink.
Thank you, but please.
Oh, hospitable
don't mind
wise.
me. By the way, the second row from the top on your TV wall, third unit from the left, it has a connection issue.
Damn, you can check
You
that
might want
shit?
to check it out when you have time.
What the fuck? How do you know that? Tell me.
Let me see. You're right. How did you know? No wonder there's been some lag lately.
God, this
I
is
rely on my
crazy.
hearing. I lost most of my vision in an accident. I can just about make out the outlines of my surroundings. To move around like an average citizen, I've trained my other senses to be extremely sharp. I heard a faint buzzing sound. By moving around the room and noticing the change in sound, I was able to pinpoint the location of the faulty TV.
Damn, girl, you good as fuck at that echolocation shit.
Sorry. I hope my question didn't seem rude.
Yeah, my bad.
No need to apologize. Vision isn't the only way to perceive the world.
So true.
As proxies, you too should know that better than most. Anything that can be seen with your eyes can never be considered a secret.
Realize, what did I say? A subtle silence fills the room. It's clear you each have secrets you don't want to share with others, and there's an unspoken understanding between you. As the silence is on the brink of becoming awkward, a knock sounds at the door from outside the shop. Shepard? Shepard.
It's me again.
Hey. Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to skip him. My bad, buddy. What did you say?
It's me again. You two found the target already?
Wow.
Faithin, you guys are incredible. If you're always this fast, you could take on anything.
Why do you look so uneasy, bro?
I'm glad you're impressed.
Look at that
But why
smile.
do I get the feeling you aren't very happy? You look a little uneasy.
Where to start? It's great that you were able to find the woman in the photo, but there's a new problem. I can't get in touch with the client anymore. There's been no reply from his Knock Knock account since yesterday. I brushed it off at first, but there's still no reply today. Just when I thought he might have skipped town, his account suddenly sent me a location, the edge of a hollow. Who sends something like that in normal circumstances?
Maybe it's the dude who's interrogating Trigger. That definitely doesn't sound normal.
Sending a location from the edge of a hollow? That's anything but normal. And the client hasn't responded at all?
Either way, I'll keep trying to reach the client. I hope he's alright. Let's stay in touch for now. We won't be wrapping up this commission for a while.
Sorry, but I overheard your conversation. Could you share that location with me? If I investigate the hollow, I might pick up some clues.
You're Miss Charon? No offense, but the hollow isn't somewhere just anyone can waltz into. Without a carrot
Look at her, bro.
combat personnel, it's a death trap. You should
She's
wait.
straight up military
I'm a
geared
soldier.
up.
I
Literally.
served with the Air Due Defense Force under the Chrysoberyl Division. Even
Chrysoberyl.
after retiring, I've made countless trips into the hollow. You can trust in my combat skills.
Well, damn.
The heart rates
Look
of
who you're talking
you
to.
and the two proxies here seem to have just spiked.
My heart rate.
Don't worry. My military days are far behind me. I have no current ties with them. As for getting into the hollow, proxies, can I request your assistance? I don't know anyone else who could guide me. I'll pay the commission fee as best I can. If you don't want to be involved, that's fine. I'll think of something.
We want to find the client quickly, too.
We'd like to find the client ASAP too.
Client.
I mean, who's gonna cover our commission fee otherwise?
Yeah, bro, I gotta pay up.
Besides, if we said no,
I gotta pay
you'd
up.
just head into the hollow alone,
I
wouldn't you?
need some money.
How did you know?
So that was your plan? You just remind me of how wise and I used to be. So desperate to find someone that we didn't even care if we were ready or not.
Damn.
Well, since Miss Charon wants to continue to investigate, I'm willing to act as the proxy for no additional fee. You can relax, Shepard.
I see. That works for me. With the client still unreachable, my hands are tied. Please, look into the hollow, and be careful.
Will do, sir.
I'm really sorry for troubling you both.
Aw, look at her all
Finding
bashful.
this client is very important to me.
A purple.
So I may have acted a bit out of line just now.
It's okay. Seeing how determined you are to find this person, we could just stand by and do nothing.
No worries. Seeing how determined you are to find the client, we couldn't just sit by and do nothing. Let's work together to find them.
Missing woman. The blind pursuit. HDD. Aaron, what do you gotta say? May I call you that? Proxy? Yes. Thank you, Proxy, for accepting my request. This is probably your first time taking on a commission in the Hollow that might involve combat, so I'll do my best to protect you. Actually, I don't need to enter the Hollow in person. Huh? You can attach your consciousness to a bamboo? Such impressive technology. I've never heard of anyone be able to do something like this before. But even if you're bamboo, I will protect you. You responded to my request, so this is my duty. What do you think? The vibe Karen gives off is bringing up memories of our own past. Does Trigger Karen remind them of Miss Carol Arna? Maybe? Maybe her caring nature and her resolute determination is something that they remind her of? That's something that remind them of her? I feel the same way. Maybe this is fate. Let's help her fulfill her wish to find that person. Can't just leave her be. Interesting. So that's what we could expect if we ever get the chance to meet Miss Arna. Oh my god, I didn't mean to look at that ass. My bad, girl. Story commission. Blind pursuit. Can I add somebody?
I've got your back.
Who's got your back? Who the hell can she be? I'm gonna put my boy Asaba in there. Asaba.
Is it time to clock out?
And Astra. Yeah, that's the one.
The anticipate. I hear the stage calling my name.
Asaba, you showing up? How long ago was this anyway? When did we move into New Eridu? Very curious, I'm not gonna lie. Look at that entrance though. Reload. Holy ass.
Miss Karen, I need some time to calculate the hollow route.
Holy ass. Okay, calculate the route for me,
Leave
please.
this to me, Proxy. Actually, I've been
Jesus.
to this hollow before for reasons.
Reasons.
I still remember the way forward clear as day.
Well, shit. There she is. Shoot him. I still remember when I used her in freaking.
Wait just a little longer. Calculating a path doesn't take that long.
She don't want to wait. I don't want to wait.
Attacking from our blind spot. It'd be more efficient to retrace a path I've already walked. Please come with me, Proxy.
Damn, she already freaking knows.
Path ahead. It should be right around here.
I did not know how to use her, by the way.
I wasn't here too long ago.
When was the last time you were here, girl?
One moment, Proxy. I might have misremembered. I just need to think.
Something going on with your memories, perhaps?
It's a pressing fire.
I'm sure you're well aware that hollows undergo periodic spatial distortions and reconstruction.
Sorry for being so presumptuous, Proxy. I got ahead of myself and made things difficult for you.
Say less, girl, say less. I got your back. As you know.
By the way, Miss Karen, how are you so fluid when you move and fight?
Bitch, you can see everything. That's what I said. She got the Byakugan or some shit.
Is it because of your sharper hearing and heightened senses?
I believe it is. Let me see how loud this combat gets.
That's one part of it.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
My eyes gained some unique abilities as they changed.
Damn, really? Like what? Them etherical eyes? Etherical? Is that a word, bro?
I can't see most things clearly, but I'm able to detect the etheric fluctuations of nearby humans, ethereals, and other objects.
Oh, damn. Shoot him, dead.
One shot, one kill.
She's kind of addicting to use.
I call this ability Ether Vision.
Ether Vision.
Wait, something's up ahead.
What's this? Oh my god, dead woman. Why'd they choose this angle, bro? A man and a woman lie collapsed on the ground with the unmistakable smell of blood emanating from them. Following the source of the scent, you see bullet holes. Bullet holes? Oh my god, is she dead? Sorry. No signs of breathing. How disrespectful we got this angle on them when they're dead. Their heartbeats and pulses are completely gone. Those two are dead. Cause of death appears to be severe blood loss from long-range gunshot wounds. Sniped up, huh? Time of death? Probably within the last 1 to 2 hours. Someone's around here still yet. This isn't just a case of losing contact with the client. Someone's been killing people in the hollow. Though I don't sense the killer nearby right now, there's still a chance they're active somewhere in the hollow now. Don't stray from my side, I'll keep you safe. These two. I really want to take their bodies out of the hollow, but without knowing the killer's whereabouts, moving them would be too risky. Mark the coordinates. Once you confirm the area is safe, we'll come back to retrieve these bodies. The ground must be so cold. May you rest in peace. Rest in peace!
Who did this?
Oh fuck, man.
Here. Given the depth of the wound and the caliber of the bullet, the killer was a sniper, just like me.
Don't tell me it's the woman from the trailer that we just watched. At least...
Proxy, stay vigilant and get behind me. The killer may still be nearby.
That's my theory. It's gonna be one of the people from her former squad. One of them that could have been a survivor.
Seem to have no qualms when it comes to killing.
Yeah, what the fuck? One of the members in the trailer said, "Oh, Jesus, the
Let's
jiggle."
press onward. I feel there may be more
sorry.
victims.
Oh my god. And what? She got the fucking she has her intuition out now, huh?
The client.
Yeah, there was another sniper on her team if I recall. According to her team member Sticks.
The surrounding ether levels have significantly increased. What's going on?
And maybe because... Ooh. Maybe because...
Hold on. Let me find what's causing the ether level increase.
I cannot lock in.
There are multiple devices leaking ether non-stop.
Yeah, because her team members were exposed to ether, that's what could be causing the ether spike. My guess.
Take a shot. Together. We'll come. These are high-pressure ether storage tanks, filled with highly concentrated ether.
Woo! Is that the last?
Here. As soon as the valve is opened, the ether will flow out at a fixed rate.
Now I gotta shoot. Shoot. Bro, you know how this talk? Talk? Apparently not. Press for a single shot. When a blue flash appears on the muzzle, you can perform another single shot. Rapid fire will be triggered. Interesting. Rapid fire has a higher fire rate but deals lower damage. Press to target distant ether containers. Each aim shot will contain 5 bullets. Shooting. Okay, 1 with no aimbot confirmed. Did I not get that? Oh, I did. No one wasted now.
All high-pressure ether tanks have been disabled.
It's like Valo gameplay. More people are dead. What the fuck?
Proxy, there are 4 people over here. They're all still
Never
alive.
mind, they're alive.
I'm not detecting any ether fluctuations from any other life forms nearby.
Check their condition.
Great, that's a relief. Charon, can you confirm their condition?
Confirmed. 1 is seriously injured. A bullet pierced their lung. The other 3?
Jesus.
No internal injuries, just a few minor wounds. They're
Who's
all
this
unconscious.
menace going around here?
The one with severe wounds. His etheric fluctuations are nearly completely gone. He's beyond saving.
Who are you? Help me. It hurts. So cold. I don't want to die.
How the fuck did you get in here, buddy? Is there really no way to save him?
There must be something we can do. I'll contact the hospital and we can get him out of the hollow.
His internal organs are ruptured. He'll bleed out long before we can get him out. No rescue team can beat the clock when life fades this fast.
Am I dying? I just want to go home.
Oh, boss man. You gotta play that song for him, huh? Karen doesn't respond. She sits beside the dying man, pulls out the harmonica, and begins to play a soft, familiar melody. The tune echoes throughout the hollow, heavy with the scent of blood. It's a song recorded on the client's sheet music. As the harmonica's gentle note fills the air, the dying man stops groaning, simply listening until his eyes close forever. God damn. This is like the off-searing tune in Xenoblade 3. Right when they die, I gotta play this song for them. Oh my god, that shit hurt. Are you good?
Charon, are you okay? Did you get hurt during the fight just now?
I'm fine, don't worry about me. As I mentioned before, these eyes of mine have their uses, but they bring just as much inconvenience. The rejection reaction you saw just now is one of them.
Damn.
Staring into death. It's not something I handle well.
You can stare into death with your senses?
My head.
We no longer playing that song.
Where am I? Who are you people? I remember now. There was a madman, a lunatic who tied me up and dragged me into the hollow.
It's a dude.
You're not.
I'm not associated.
I'm not the lunatic you're talking about. Can you stand? There are 2 more unconscious survivors here. If you can, help us carry one of them. Let's get out of here together.
Leave? We can leave this place? What about that lunatic who shot at me from the shadows?
We'll get him, bro. Trust. It's already gone, but we'll get him.
Charon, let's get the survivors out. Follow me.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Okay, we did it. Not bad. Jeez, who the fuck? I swear to God, it's one of the people from the trailer, bro. Exhausted and unable to carry more bodies, you record the coordinates of a few of the corpses. Once this is all over, you should make sure to report them anonymously to the public security. With Charon, you keep your guard up alongside the 3 survivors, eventually arriving into the abandoned metro entrance in front of the Ballet Twins Road. Let's take a short break. The area around the Ballet Twins has been abandoned due to the hollow disaster. No one's likely to be around. It's both secluded and safe, making it a perfect place for a conversation. The 3 survivors. I know. They just escaped from a killer, so we need to check on their injuries and mental well-being. Could one of them be the client? Unfortunately, I don't think so. After they woke up and saw me, they didn't have any particular reaction. If they were the ones who assigned the commission to find me, they should have recognized me to some extent. Proxy, I'll keep watch around here and be on the lookout for the perpetrator trying to track us or attempting to ambush us. Could you please have a brief conversation with the 3 survivors? To be honest, I think they might... No, it's probably just an imagination. Don't tell me it was a trap. Alright. Proxy on the job. Are you not sussy? Please? Please don't tell me. Thank goodness, I can't believe it. I'm still alive and out of the hollow. What's your name? Jesse. Hey, Jesse. Sorry. I'm so grateful you were there to save me when the maniac was chasing me and sniping at me. I really thought I was done for. Maybe they're trying to frame this into some sort of narrative that's not actually true. I have some questions I want to ask you. Questions? Go ahead. Although I really don't want to remember what just happened. Let's see if all their answers align, shall we? Were you kidnapped and brought to the hollow? I was tricked. I received an anonymous message telling me there was a big job I could do. Asked me to meet in an alley on 6th Street. I just arrived to the agreed spot and was waiting when someone hit me from behind and knocked me out. When I woke up, I was already in the hollow and my hands and feet were tied. Well, shit. I got a few more questions. What did you experience in the hollow? I was tied up. I carry a folded knife with me all the time. I tried to shake the knife out of my pocket and cut the ropes, but the area was filled with ethereals. Suddenly, someone shot at me from the shadows. I was so scared that I quickly dropped to the ground to dodge the bullets, and they immediately fired several more shots. No chance but to run. Oh, we missed that. In the end, I finally managed to hide in a place with a few earth areas, but that maniac shot a tranquilizer into my thigh. Alright, take some time to count down. Interesting, okay. One guy got knocked the fuck out. Introverted woman, what do you gotta say? Take a deep breath. If your emotions get too tense, the wound might reopen. The fear that someone's still trying to shoot me won't go away. Are you okay? You're a survivor. Did you save us? I'm just about holding up. I'm more or less recovered from the shock. I mean, I remember you. You're looking for someone around Port Elpis, weren't you? Oh, we saw her before when we were looking for... Damn, look at her trying to struggle to breathe. Meanwhile, she's just chilling. How embarrassing. I never thought we'd meet like this again. What are your names? I'm Zoe. I'm Aaron. Feeling nauseous? I managed to hold it in. You want to ask us something? You heard that voice? Is that her? I have some questions for you. Alright, what do we got? Oh, how are your injuries? Blunt force injury at the back of my head. Okay, that's consistent. Minor abrasions on your shoulder and dehydrated and a headache. My left arm was hit solidly, taking a small piece of my flesh. Same with my calf. Jesus. A few more questions. What happened to you? Sorry to recall. You know, it's rough out there. Don't do it if you're stressed. I'll go first. After I woke up, I found myself tied, alone in the corner of a hollow. I found something sharp and cut through the rope. Was that the knife that bro had? I was about to run when a bullet grazed the top of my head above, and that's when I realized I've been watched. Same happened with me. I woke up, my limbs were tied, and the ethereals were already closing in. But my ropes weren't tied too tightly. A broken iron railing eventually managed to cut through them. but I ran a few steps when a bullet hit my left arm. Ugh, she's gonna throw up again. I seem to take pleasure in watching our frantic attempts to escape. Under the threat of the Ethereals chasing me and the sniper's fire, I don't want to think how long I ran. Eventually, I managed to reach an area where the Ethereals were less active. Well, shit. Seems consistent so far, but why would they do that? Ugh. Alright, I don't want to see you when you throw up. Charon?
Thank you all for assisting me, even though I'm a stranger. You've given me valuable information.
It's the least we can do after you saved our lives. If there's anything else you want to ask, go right ahead.
I do have some questions left to ask. Before that, could the three of you introduce yourselves? I'd like to see if there's a pattern to how the killer chose their targets.
I'll go first. My name's Zoe. I used to be a soldier in the Defense Force, but now I'm just working a regular desk job at a private company. Don't let that fool you, though. I've earned my stripes.
I'm Jesse, currently working as an internet information broker. I'm still pretty new at it, though, so I can't think of any reason someone would target me.
My turn? I'm Erin. I was also in the Defense Force, but now I'm unemployed. Actually, I have a question for you all.
Yes? Yes? Sorry.
Did you see my friend when you were in the Hollow? She's about my height, with shoulder-length blonde hair and a mole under her eye. We were kidnapped together, but I can't find her anywhere now.
I don't recall seeing anyone like that. I was like, could it be the dead body lady? But I'm like, no, that wasn't her. She had brown hair.
If I recall correctly, we didn't come across anyone like that in the Hollow, among both the survivors or the bodies.
It's all right. I'll keep looking. I hope she's okay. We were always inseparable. We even planned to visit Scott Outpost together for Remembrance Day. I never thought something like this would happen.
Jeez. Remembrance Day? What's that? I'm new around here.
Remembrance Day? What's it about?
As the name suggests, it's a day organized by the Defense Force for the families of deceased soldiers and veterans. People gather to mourn their loved ones who died in the fall of the old capital and find comfort in each other's company.
That's a good holiday.
I didn't know the Defense Force did that. Huh. Maybe I should go check it out.
If I can't find her anywhere else, I'll head to Remembrance Day alone. Maybe she'll show up there.
We can only hope, lady.
Was your missing friend also a member of the Defense Force?
Yes, she and I were in the same squad. Obsidian Division's Cartis squad.
Cartis? So this is a targeted attack on Defense Force.
This sounds like a series of murders targeting the Defense Force. But Jesse wasn't with the Defense Force.
No, you're probably not far off. Jesse claims to have been up front, but he neglected to mention he was once part of the Defense Force. Right,
What
Jesse?
the fuck, Jesse? Just be straight with me.
Well, that's...
Why you want to hide that?
I just don't like bringing up my past in the Defense Force. It's not like I'm trying to hide it. They're just memories from my time there that I'd rather forget.
Sussy.
I was part of Obsidian Division's Noct Squad. That's the
Noct
absolute
Squad.
truth.
Okay.
I was also in the Obsidian Division, Impura Squad. I don't know who those who died in the Hollow were, but it seems the killer really is targeting members of the Defense Force.
Wait a second.
Revenge, maybe?
If I remember correctly, during the fall of the old capital, didn't our three squads work together on a mission outside Hollow Zero?
It's all coming together.
We did? I don't really remember.
I have a vague memory of it, but there were so many people on the mission, I don't remember your faces.
My bad.
Thank you all for the information. I'm starting to see a pattern in the killer's choice of targets. But there's something else I need to ask.
How did they know? Is that just public
I came
knowledge?
to this hollow because someone I'm searching for sent me its location. And that person was likely being held by the killer as well. Did you happen to see anyone else?
The three survivors exchanged confused glances before shaking their heads at Carol.
You're not giving us much to go on. At least tell us what kind of person you're looking for, male or female, what they look like. Can't offer much help without that.
Sorry, I don't have much else to share. Even so, if any of you remember anything else that may be useful, please let me know.
You don't even know who they
oops.
are, yet you're so determined to find them. Is it really going to be an issue if you can't find this person?
Maybe. I've been searching for someone for a long time. They might be the key to achieving my goal.
I see. Well, whatever happens, I hope you find them. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Alright, these guys aren't sussy.
But please, prioritize
They're
your
very
own
nice,
safety.
actually.
If the killer is targeting former Defense Force members, there's a good chance they'll come after you again. Stay vigilant.
Of course. Once I've checked out Remembrance Day, I'm locking myself in my room and throwing away the key.
Damn, bro, he's gonna live a life of solitude from now on. Fair enough. You return around and play with Charon. Even after questioning those 3 survivors, the clues we have are so far still insufficient. Our goal is to find the missing client. Right now, we only know that he was likely kidnapped by the perpetrator, but we have no idea who the perpetrator is or where they went. You have any ideas, Charon? I think the other proxy is right. The information the 3 survivors provided is limited. With our current information, it's hard to deduce where we should go next to find the client. But we still have something out of it. At least now we know some characteristic of the perpetrator, a sadistic sniper with a grudge against the defense force. They're meticulous in planning, avoid open confrontations, and are obsessed with committing crimes in the Hollow. These characteristics and the Hollow coordinates, we might be able to deduce the general area where the perpetrator operates, as well as a potential base where they might have placed kidnapped victims. That's a lot of time. And while we're narrowing down the search, the perpetrator might continue committing more crimes. What an asshole. Come on, bro. For what reason? What was the reason? Karen seems somewhat agitated. The lack of clues plunges you all into silence. Just as you're about to accept reality and start organizing the current clues to narrow down the search, the door to the video store suddenly opens. Shepard! Why did bro look like that? Look like he up to no good. Starting to make trouble in my neighborhood or some shit. Bro, I think it's Shepard. Intelligence broker might have something important. Shepard, buddy, why are you leaned over like that? He's off the fence. You bring Shepard to a room where he can talk.
Vivian, you've already been to the Hollow and made it back safely?
Yes, sir. We did go, but...
Did you run all the way here? Do you need a moment? We've already been to the Hollow, but unfortunately, we haven't found the client yet.
I'm fine. Did you find any clues there?
There are traces left behind.
Don't tell me it was Shepard. He was killing
Signs
people.
of a
Just kidding.
kidnapping. It's very likely the client was involved.
Ask why he rushed over.
It seems the client was kidnapped, brought to the Hollow, and later moved again. We are still looking for clues. But why did you rush over to the store? Did you find anything?
Well, just take a look for yourself.
Shepard shows you his phone. About 10 minutes ago, the missing client sent him another location at Knock Knock. No other messages.
I checked a map of New Eridu. This spot, it's another Hollow entrance.
A clue delivered right to us.
We've been chasing dead ends with absolutely no clues. And now one just appears out of nowhere? Something smells fishy here.
You're sure it's just a disappearance for now and nothing more serious has happened, right? If that's the case, the situation is still manageable. No matter how shaky the clue is, let's keep investigating. Just be careful. Any casualties and this will become something beyond our control. At that point, stop the commission and contact me. I'll bring in some professional Hollow experts to deal with the situation.
Alright, sounds like a good idea. Shepard hurries out and you turn to Karen, who seems unsettled. Has she held back the full truth to Shepard?
Thank you for not revealing what really happened to that information broker.
Why though?
Don't mention it. But I have to ask, why are you doing this? Calling for help might have been the safest way to handle the situation.
The killer is a sniper who has no qualms about taking lives. Judging by the victim's injuries, it's clear they know how to deal a fatal blow and how to inflict pain without causing death. Most Hollow Raiders lack experience dealing with snipers. If they encounter the killer, it's likely to end in a difficult fight, or worse, casualties. And besides,
how are we gonna get about
asking
this?
for help from others would only delay the search. The client is at risk right now, so I think we should follow the clues and enter the Hollow as soon as possible to ensure their safety.
What if it's a trap?
I hope to keep this from Shepard, but I have to admit, it's just too dangerous. What if this lead is a trap? Who even knows who's really behind the client's messages anymore?
I understand, I really do. But what if we're late and something happens to the client?
Why is the client so important to you, Charon? Would you be willing to tell us? Are you so set on finding them because they're connected to the person you've been looking for?
The client's true identity might be the very person I've been looking for.
Oh my god. The
And if
plot
not,
twist.
They most certainly have some vital information. Since leaving the military, I've spent years searching for my missing teammates.
I knew it.
They were more than just comrades who trusted me with their lives. To me, someone raised as an orphan, they were family.
Yeah.
I've scoured countless
Her
hollows
found
in
family.
every corner of New Eridu to find them, but I've never found a single lead. Until I met you and heard that melody on the harmonica. It's called Homecoming.
Homecoming. Oh my god, I told you it was fucking Xenoblade 3. Xenoblade 3, Homecoming, Officer.
And yet
Sorry.
that client of yours not only
I'm going
knows
crazy.
the song, but also gave you the sheet music. Please, Proxy. This client is the only lead I have left. I'm certain my teammates are still alive. If this trail goes cold, I don't know when I'll get another chance to reunite with them.
Got you. I got you. If they're still alive, could there really be no trace of them after all these years? Why is his gaze towards you seem to convey such a question? But then thinking about how you're also searching for your teacher, it doesn't seem all that hard to understand. We have to tread carefully this
I
time.
get how anxious you must feel. Let's face this together. But this time, we really need to be extra careful.
Thank you, Proxy. I feel much better knowing I have your support. You can trust me. I'll protect you if the killer is really waiting for us in the Hollow. We'll make it out in one piece.
One Piece. We will. I trust you, lady. The invitation to kill. All right. Which teammate precisely is the one that's fucking around with us? Although we promised Karen to investigate the Hollow, I still feel that the clues appearing at this moment are indeed somewhat suspicious. It's a trap. It's a trap. I already know it. I hope nothing bad happens. And then I'm gonna die face down, dead in the dark. Dead in the dark. If your senses are shared when controlling bamboo, does that mean the pain is shared as well? Pain is shared as well. Then I won't let that perpetrator lay a single scratch on this bamboo. If a fight breaks out, stay right behind me. Why, thank you, ma'am. How did you know? How did you know? Blind part 2. Oh
I am
my.
the Eye of Obel.
The Eye of Obel. What a name. What a title. Let's see. I'm gonna need...
The anticipation off stage.
Is the perfect prelude.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you better. Bitch, you better guess correctly. I don't know which teammate it is, though. I'm gonna guess it was the Soldier 11 looking one, the Anby looking one. That makes a lot of sense. The one that is named Charon. Fuck, I don't know. We're gonna have to take a look and see. Y'all, I'm still thinking about the Switch 2. I'm not gonna lie. There's something here.
Proxy, look at this. A communicator left right at the Hollow's entrance.
See, they are leading us into a trap. Why would there be a communicator here?
Doesn't look like it was randomly left behind.
There's hardly any dust on its surface, which means it was only placed here recently. It looks like someone wants us to use it.
Oh boy.
Oh, such decisiveness. Following random location info without even thinking twice.
Who the fuck?
Sniper of Liar Squad.
I've never heard this voice before. Liar Squad?
Liar Squad? What's that? Wait, who are you?
Sniper. Or should I say Charon now? Haven't you shared your past with our dear Proxy?
Hold up.
If introductions aren't your strong suit, I'd be happy to show you how.
What are you talking
You can
about?
call me Grim Vulture.
Vulture.
The one behind this string of murders.
Of course you want to give yourself a cool name like that.
I've been working my way down a list, crossing off names. And now, Charon of Liar Squad, your name is next.
Bitch.
Looks like you've done your homework on me. Just because my presence interfered with your plan, you've decided to take me out for good?
What a
I
bitch.
thought you were just going to be another obstacle in my way. And now, with you in my sights, this must be some kind of destiny.
Destiny.
I'm not sure what you're referring
Why
to.
are you talking like that?
But I'm looking for someone. Given that you're waiting at the Hollow entrance they shared, I'm guessing you have them. If you hand them over, perhaps we can make a deal.
Karen suddenly dodges to the side, raises her gun and fires, using her body to shoot eels. Holy fuck. In the next instant, a bullet flies past her and hits the ground. Her shot flew off into the distance, and there's only one thing that's for certain. It didn't hit the Grim Vulture.
So your version of making a deal is stalling for time to locate me and lining up your shot? Can't say I'm surprised. After all, that's exactly what I plan to do too. You seem
Shit.
to have rather unique eyes.
Never mind. Maybe she's not of our
You'll
squad.
never get the chance to hit me. After all, no one's better at counter-sniping than me.
Sure, buddy.
Seems talking won't resolve this.
Whatever
but I'm
you
not
say,
averse to
boss.
using force.
Now that's the spirit. If you're looking for someone, why not search the hollow for clues? Providing you can survive both my attacks and those of the ethereals, of course. Oh, and I've prepared a little gift for all your trouble. I hope you still have that determined look on your face after seeing.
Is it our team member, the person we're looking for? Oh, bitch, I'm on my way. I'm on my way to save you, Tahime, bitch. There she is. You have sights on? Literally, why would you put that on? Who the fuck?
Watch out for Grim Vulture.
Bitch Vulture.
Is there nothing we can do?
Shoot him dead.
Let my song move everyone.
Target practice.
You too, Aramas. I bet you can find her somewhere.
I found a box.
The box. Rather creepy box. I'm so fucking hungry, guys. You glance at Karen beside you, who has fallen silent. Yeah, at the same time, right now she says to me, "Wait, open the box." Wait, don't open it. Bloodstained, tattered military cap. What the fuck? The owner's identity remains known, but it conveys one thing: death. Don't touch what's in that box. This sick fucking bastard. Karen reaches out and picks up the military cap from the box. Her fingers retracing its shapes, her lips tremble. I'm okay, Proxy. If my sense of touch isn't deceiving me, this appears to be the outfit my former teammate wore, or a replica of it. So this is the surprise Grim Vulture mentioned. Sick bastard. Karen goes silent, yet as she chambers another round, you can sense her hands trembling slightly. Good God, what is this torture ritual? Who No, the Riz Master? Fuck.
Ether vision activate.
Curious as to how he died? I'll tell you. He took his own life. No, it wasn't much different.
Took his own life. Fuck off. Yeah, right. Get better aim, bitch.
Another high-pressure ether tank.
Alright, here we go. Valo gameplay? That's why I can't play Valo. You saw how slow that shit was? We did it, Proxy. The next teammate, huh? Oh god. The breathing goes heavy. She stands still for several seconds. Don't push yourself. Let me open it. Military gloves. It's clear that whoever placed them here hadn't tossed them carelessly. Picks up the glove. Her lips turn pale. These are from my squad mate too, Karen. This is so fucking sick and twisted. Who is this psychopath? Let's go find the hideout. There's an unspeakable tremor in the unease of her voice.
Acheron's favorite glove.
Right, an Acheron!
It wasn't easy getting my hands on them.
I see you up there, bitch! I saw you, motherfucker.
Such a seamless, beautiful commander. Even her gloves so stylish.
Suppressing fire.
Oh my god, they actually are hiding and taking cover when not.
Both her hands for me. Don't you think that's a shame, little sniper?
Bitch, when I get my hands on you, holy dodge. You're not gonna hit Astra, bitch. Yo, I wanna somebody freaking trap shoot this bitch. Like, bitch. Alright, let's get up. I seen where you're at.
Still had some backbone. She stood tall.
This bitch talk too much mad shit.
She died from multiple
She died from multiple wounds. Go, Astra. Sing your pop song. Third box. Nothing like this to lighten the mood a little bit. A bloodstained corner of clothing is here, sliding with blood. Picks them up, her trembling fingers feeling their shape. She doesn't speak. What's next, Grim Vulture? How dare you interrupt my queen?
Congratulations! You found the third box. Inside is... Who was it again? Oh, right. a piece of bloodied fabric from Cocytus's clothes, and some damaged engineering gear stained with Leafy's blood. There weren't enough
Can we shut the
boxes, so
fuck
we had
up
to
already?
cram them together. They're just a medic and an engineer, not exactly combat material, right? Surely you're not mad, are you?
No, I'm so happy, bitch. Her face turns deathly pale. She silently picks up the bloodied items from the box, her spirit visibly shaken by the weight of these ominous relics. Enough!
Enough already!
I said enough!
Her squad mates, her family,
The evil
to
queen?
mentally torture her? That's vile. How much longer are you planning on doing this?
Oh dear, did I go too far? My sincerest apologies. It's just, watching you plunge headfirst into my trap was so entertaining. I may have gotten a bit carried away, you know?
I guess, bitch.
Relax. The person you're looking for isn't here, and those are just fakes. I didn't actually take them
Oh
from
my
her
God.
comrades. Her comrades are long since corpses in the hollow, after all. How could I possibly have gotten hold of their clothes?
A surge of rage threatens to drown all thought. Just as you are about to retort, a crisp gunshot rings out. Karen's shot is clean and decisive, carrying an unmistakable intent to kill. But from the response on the other end of the communicator, it seems she missed her target. God fucking damn it, how much
Decisive
longer?
Strike to be sure. But as I've already said, your awareness, sight, and experience mean nothing in front of a more skilled sniper.
Fuck you,
I didn't
bitch.
expect to kill you so easily. There was a subtle change in your ether fluctuations the moment I fired. That was all I needed. You knowing my past makes me feel sick. But after seeing
Right.
that you're just a coward who feels fear from another's killing intent, it doesn't bother me as much anymore.
Coward, you say?
Yeah.
How fascinating. You were little more than a hollow shell before. But now that you've bared your teeth, you've started looking somewhat respectable. I know your composure
Jeez.
is nothing more than a facade. You've never truly faced the weight of your comrades' deaths, have you? I bet your mind is now filled with their dying screams.
Her squad mates are still alive!
Karen and I both believe her squad is still alive. You can drop the act. Why are you so fixated on Karen? Just because she used to be in the defense force? She has nothing to do with your target.
Nothing to do with it. Then why don't you go ask her about it?
Alright, what's the history behind this shit?
You actually believe her teammates are still alive. Don't tell me she dragged you into all this danger without telling you anything.
Why, what happened? What did she do?
Shut up.
Oh shit, she
won't
mad.
tell you. I will. Those so-called alive squad mates of hers went missing during the fall of the old capital. I'm sure you know exactly what that means.
Turn to
When
Ethereals?
the old capital fell, countless Defense Force soldiers were either killed by Ethereals or became them. The surviving soldiers, struggling to defend themselves, never had the opportunity to carry their comrades' bodies out of Hollow Zero. Obviously, her squad mates, the members of Liar Squad, were among the dead. But since their bodies were never found, she insists they're still alive. Even going as far as to deceive her own proxy.
You just gotta believe, bitch. It's like fairy dust, pixie dust, and shit. Come
I
on.
didn't lie to the proxy. They're alive. I have proof. Someone like you could never understand.
I could never understand? Huh. You think it's hard to understand your childish thought process?
My eyes. I lost nearly 90% of my vision during the fall of the old capital. But in return, I gained the ability to see what others can't.
The eyes,
every
baby.
Second of every day for years, I've seen my squad mates. Not as fleeting shadows, but vivid and lifelike. They've never disappeared.
That's haunting, but it's kind of
They're
fucking
alive,
sick.
waiting for me to find them. Why else would I have been given these eyes?
That's your proof? Did you hear that? Proxy hiding in the bamboo. She spent years chasing after people who couldn't possibly
This
exist,
bitch.
all because of some ghostly vision.
Why are you so fucking pressed? Body
You'd rather
pressed.
believe those visions of your teammates are real-time projections than accept that they're dead. What if I told you the way I described their deaths before was the absolute truth? Will you finally face reality? Or will you keep fooling yourself, believing in ghosts? I guess you'll keep deceiving yourself.
I'm not lying to myself. I really
want to
I
find
trust
your
you.
squad mates who have been missing for years and were officially declared dead? Give yourself some so-called reason to go on? To latch on to any stupid excuse?
Charon stands there speechless. Grim Vulture's relentless verbal assault has clearly struck home. The little color that had briefly returned to her face drains away, leaving her visibly shaken, unable to muster a single word in rebuttal. I'm in here too!
Already. At least you've got a shred of dignity left. Nothing disgusts me more than a useless hypocrite. Enough of this. Time to die, coward.
I must say it, Grim Vulture is excellent at being a fucking bitch. That makes you want to smack him across the face. Charon is not a coward.
Charon is not a coward. Someone who'd enter
Excellent rage baiter.
just to find what they seek. Someone who'd play music to console a dying soul, despite the pain in their eyes, is anything but a coward. At the very least, she's far braver than a criminal like you, who hides in the shadows, enjoys torture,
Tell him, Bill.
and is constantly in fear of being caught.
What I'm talking about?
Your proxy sure has a way with words. I won't waste any more of my breath. Just die already.
Too much fucking breath was used on you. Analysis of surrounding fissures complete.
I've completed analysis of the surrounding fissures. Charon, snap out of it. We can use that fissure to escape.
Fissures? Where did you...
Here's the faith in special, bitch. With no hope of a counterattack, you practically drag Charon, turning to run towards the fissure that you had escaped Grim Vulture's notice. Just as the bullet is about to strike, you managed to escape through the fissure. Good lord, that was painful. The invitation to kill. Alright, whoever the fuck Grim Vulture is need to be smacked across the face and most likely die. Thank you very much. I cannot with that shit. You escape from the hollow and return to the video store, bringing along Charon, who's lost all the will to fight. Seems more traumatized than you imagined, repeatedly touching her eyes, silent and distant.
Charon, do you want some hot cocoa? I'm sure you're exhausted after such a tough fight. You should get some rest.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
Don't let the Grim Vulture get you.
Don't listen to Grim Vulture. They'd say anything to get under your skin. Once we start doubting the truth, we've fallen into their trap.
No, Proxy. I think Grim Vulture has a point. Maybe it's all just
Don't
in my
let
head.
her get to you.
The things Grim Vulture left.
Whatever they
when
are.
I touched them, I was reminded of the day the old Capitol fell. I felt the same sensation when I touched an injured comrade.
Good lord.
I tried to shake off that feeling. But the truth is, I can't stop thinking about the possibility that all my squad mates are dead.
The day the old Capitol fell, what happened back then?
Would you be willing to share more? What really happened to you and Liar Squad on the day the old Capitol fell?
Let it all out.
That day, in the first hour Hollow Zero
not this
started
song.
expanding, Defense Force HQ thought it was just a normal Hollow disaster, and thought they could suppress it with the standard amount of troops.
This song traumatized me from what happened in Soldier 11 and Anby Quest. God damn it. Alright, let's find out what happened.
Liar Squad was among the first troops sent there. Before we left, our superiors promised reinforcements would be on the way to support us in combat, so we didn't need to worry too much about facing the Ethereals. But soon after we began the mission, we realized things weren't going to go like we thought. The Ethereals came at us like an endless tide. The Hollow expanded beyond control, and more importantly, the reinforcements never came.
My god, did they just not have the resource for that maybe?
The Defense Force troops outside the Hollow soon realized this was no ordinary disaster. Hollow Zero was devouring Eridu at horrifying speed. The reinforcement plan was called off, and the promised troops retreated.
God, everyone just abandoned them.
Honestly, even if they had come to help, it wouldn't have changed anything. I watched as members of the advanced force around me died one after another, or were corrupted into ethereals. Our squad slowly lost the strength to maintain formation. I was a weak point in our formation. An ether shot fired by an ethereal hit my eyes, corrupting them.
That's how it
Because of
happened.
that and several other wounds, I shortly lost consciousness.
My god, what? You are a survivor, Karen. That's fucking
I'm not
crazy.
Sure how long I was out.
That's
but
fucking
just before
Nineveh,
losing my
bitch.
Vision, I briefly regained consciousness. The last thing my eyes saw was my squad mate standing in front of me, looking back.
My god, her last vision she's ever seen. It's fucking Nineveh and her squad mates. That's fucking PTSD.
When I woke up again, I was already back at base.
Trauma.
The higher-ups detonated the Shiryu pillars, and finally managed to bring Hollow Zero under control. I don't know who rescued me from the Hollow, but none of my squad mates had made it out. For some reason, the image of my squad mates being the last thing I saw has stayed in my mind. It must be some kind of sign. A sign that they're still alive. Don't you think?
This is hard.
I
I don't
must have
know.
continued fighting after I fell unconscious. Eventually getting lost in some hollow and losing contact with the main force. Left to wander between the various hollows of New Eridu. That must have been what happened, right? The defense force? Civilians? No one believes me. So I decided to find them myself. The reason behind these eyes. It's got to be to guide me to finding them still alive.
She's clinging on to her last hopes. I really hope so,
Am
Trigger.
I wrong, Proxy? Are these eyes
My
pointless?
god, this is depressing as fuck. Well, I know you know what I'm thinking.
Interpreting what my eyes see as proof my squad mates are still alive is just wishful thinking. But if they're really gone, why would I have been given these eyes, which bring nothing but pain? If they're truly no longer alive, how can I apologize to them in person? Tell them I'm sorry. Sorry for being so weak. Sorry that I failed to protect them.
Survivor's guilt, man.
Their faces are all so blurry. I can't see their expressions. I can't even bear to look at them. If their final look at me was filled with resentment and disappointment, I wouldn't know how to handle it.
My god, this is... She has tears. I can actually wipe away. I'm gonna hold her hand.
Karen, listen to me. Even if everyone else thinks you're wrong, Wise and I will never dismiss your determination to find your squad mates.
They of all people should know.
You don't need to make any justifications, because someone close to us is missing too. And we desperately hope she's still alive.
Exactly.
Even if the whole world doesn't understand, we will never give up. But I also think being consumed by this obsession, unable to move forward, that's not what those who matter to us would want.
Belle is right. Listen, Karen, you're such a kind person.
Why
Maybe
he's trying
that's
to get
why
in,
you
sorry.
feel responsible for protecting everyone and blame yourself when you can't do enough. But you don't have to carry it all on your own.
Exactly. We'll stick with you to the end.
Yeah. Right now, the best thing you can do is trust us. We can be sure that Vulture hasn't killed the client yet. As long as we have that lead, there's still hope. We'll support you. No one can dismiss your determination or will. No matter how things turn out, we'll stand by your side.
This is why I love
and
the
we'll face it
proxies.
together.
Look at their kindness.
Proxy. Thank you.
You're just the person she
I feel
needs.
better now. At the very least, I want to keep investigating. I'm not just going to stop here.
That's the spirit. With the tension easing, it's time to discuss the plan going forward. Just then the phone rings. Shepard?
Sorry to disturb you at this hour. Did you go investigate that new hollow? How's it going? Oh, never mind. The client just shared a new location with me on Knock Knock.
Oh
They're
god,
pretty
here we
eager,
go.
Huh? Which hollow is it this time?
No, it's not a hollow. If I'm reading this right,
Scott
this
Outpost.
location is Scott Outpost.
Scott Outpost? Isn't that managed by the Defense Force and White Star Institute? What's Grim Vulture up to?
It's Remembrance Day. Don't you recall what Aaron said before? They're holding an event right now, and the place will be open to the public.
Oh my god. You're gonna destroy everybody in that... Grim Vulture, you...
So, they're not trying to lure us into a hollow this time. What's the deal? Are they trying to taunt us?
Whether it's a provocation or a trap, I'm not missing any chance to face Grim Vulture. Proxy, will you go with me?
You already know. The official commencement of the Remembrance Day has been scheduled for tomorrow morning, meaning ordinary citizens still cannot freely enter Scott Outpost today. Under arrangements, Karen spent the night at the store. Next morning, Belle, you'll be heading to the Scott Outpost soon with Karen, right? Did you sleep well last night? Honestly, I didn't sleep much. I'm a little fucking crazy. Actually, me too. Thought of the post past keeping me up. Especially those related to Karen. I didn't manage to fall asleep until late. Oh, Karen is already waiting for you in the parking lot. I wonder how she's feeling now. Please take good care of her, Belle. Leave it to me, boss. God damn. Poor Trigger. Sorry, it's hard for me to get used to calling her Karen. But God. Did you hear all the emotion in her voice thinking about what happened back then in her eyes? The survivor's guilt is just so palpable with this character. I'm so glad that she can find solace with Belle and Weiss, especially since we have similar goals. I hope she'll never find out that our mentor allegedly is the one who started that incident and caused her all that shit to happen to her. But I know it's not her fault. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as the story goes. Anyway, good morning, Proxy. Did you sleep well last night? I did. Sorry for losing my composure in front of you. I think I've got my mood back in order now. Stare. Can't hide it from you, Proxy. I'm sorry. I think I'm still trying to struggle with the process of understanding and unease. What the fuck? That's not what she said. I'm not sure where I should go from here. Take your time to unravel. You're right. Instead of continuing to suffer, it's better to reach out and grasp all the hope we can and find all around us. Maybe things will eventually change. Let's go, Proxy. Today, we're attending Remembrance Day as ordinary citizens, so we can't carry any weapons. Suppose Grim Vulture wouldn't be foolish enough to make a move inside a military stronghold. Let's keep an eye out while we're there. I believe we should be able to find some clues. Agreed. You arrive at the Scott Outpost with Charon. Many citizens have come to Remembrance Day, and they must be the relative of those who gave their lives on the fall of the old capital. For some reason, after coming here, Charon has been acting a bit strange. Can we explore this later? What's wrong? It's nothing. Stare again. You can't hide your emotions, lady. It's all over your mask. Alright, I'll say it. There are some familiar faces here. I don't think I can face them, though. If I'm not mistaken, they should be the family members of my teammates. I don't know how I should face them. We gotta zip up this. I'm just kidding. Try reaching out to them. I know, but I'll be there for you. Then it's a deal. I'll go and talk to them. Proxy, you don't have to say anything. Just stay by my side and give me the courage to speak. I can do it. Bro is vibing. You seen that shit? Or he just drunk too. The widowed man. Aw. It's filled with your favorite flowers. I miss you so much. Are you doing okay over there? Why is he drunk? Hold on, buddy. We'll get you home. Soldiers, what are you guarding? I'm still an ordinary citizen at this point in time. Jeez, how long until the soldier's speech begins? Just a little longer. The woman giving the speech is already preparing. Roland, my man! Attention all Defense Force soldiers, listen up. Never forget why Scott Outpost was established, and never forget all the sacrifices we made when the old capital fell. Hollow Zero may be under control for now, but that doesn't mean it won't expand again in the future. On this special Remembrance Day, we must remain vigilant against another disaster. Is that understood? Understood! Ah, sad vibes. What's up, bro? Yes, real lies do realize real lies. Incredibly powerful speech. Rel eyes, realize relies. You had to make it about yourself, didn't you? I'm kidding. Good call. How did you know? Good. That's yep. I don't know what the fuck's going on in my head. I don't know why my mind's all like fucked up right now. I need to chill. I'm too hyper right now. Love that though. Love that for you, bro. Alright, Sally, what's going on? Wait a moment, that eye color. That blonde hair, could you be my husband? Styx' teammate. That's my line? Thank you, Cynthia Revo. Yep, I'm back again. Placebro or Revo? He's here. Sorry, I got I'm fucking around too much, sorry. What? Don't you know? That's my line, the TikTok meme? You gotta search it up. Yeah, search it up. Search up That's My Line, Cynthia Revo. Styx, are you Mrs. Sally? Styx's wife? Yes, my daughter and I came to attend Remembrance Day. The last time I saw you was right after the fall of the old capital. Never expected to see you again here today. Your daughter is Zeta? Who's she? Zeta, this is your dad's comrade from the Defense Force. Every time he went to the battlefield, she would be there to protect him. Protect him, comrade? That's so. Why didn't you protect my dad during the fall of the old capital? Why'd you let him die and make him unable to come back to me? Jesus. Chill. I'm sorry I couldn't protect him. I'm sorry. She already feeling the survivor's guilt. Chill. Don't listen to what Zeta's saying. She doesn't understand. We'll never blame you. Just don't say that. Zeta, you can't say such hurtful things. Apologize right now. Why should I apologize? She survived, but Dad didn't. Isn't that the truth? If it weren't for her abandoning him, Dad would have come back safely. God damn. You know, I know tensions are high. Just say it. Say what you need to say. But damn, be chill on my girl. Karen, damn. You don't know what happened back then. Mrs. Sally, I don't think she's wrong. Don't think that. I'll be sure to bring her to apologize to you later. I need to explain to her what really happened. I'm sorry. Don't let us keep you. Go on, keep exploring Remembrance Day event for now. And remember, all your comrades, including my husband, wouldn't want to see the hope they left behind. Hope, huh? Oh my god, hope. That's all we can do when you survive. Bro, what are you talking about? You've never seen that before? Wow, I'm so funny? No, you're lying. Sarcasm. I know one when I see it. Unless you're being for real, then thank you. Ethel, who are we remembering today? My son, can you see me now? I'm doing so well. My legs and feet are fine. I just missed you so much. No, not old lady. Old lady depression's gonna kill me. Are you Cocytus's mother, Ethel? Oh, you are. I recognized you. I saw you once in the military camp after the fall of the old city. You're Cocytus's teammates, one of the survivors. I've been wanting to get in touch with you over the years to see how you've been, but I've never heard from you. I didn't expect to meet you here at Remembrance Day. I guess this is fate. Mrs. Ethel, your health still? I'm in good health, fortunately. Everything is fine, although I'm only one left in my family. The pension from the government is enough. I still have some years in me. I'm sorry, Cocytus, Child, you don't need to apologize. My son may appear carefree on the surface, but he's always felt so much pressure. One day, he suddenly told me that he found a companion who truly understood him. I believe he was talking about you. How could I possibly blame you? Someone who helped my son. It's such a blessing. A kind-hearted soul. Oh, sorry. A kind-hearted person. Alive and standing here today, I'm so glad. And Mrs. Ethel, don't worry about me. Since you're here for Remembrance Day, take your time and walk around and look around. See, Karen, everything's fine. They're loving you. They're supporting you. Alan, what about you, Alan? Another year without you by our side. Mom and Dad miss you so much. Sibling? Are you Alan, Acheron's brother? How'd you know? Who are you? Wait, your eye cover. You're Acheron's sole surviving teammate. I remember you. We met once after the fall of the old capital. We didn't hear about you. I never expected to meet you here. This plushie. It's Acheron's favorite plushie. Oh, is that OD? The one from the trailer that we watched? She always kept it in the most prominent spot in her room. I brought it along here, so as if we're bringing my sister's shadow to participate in Remembrance Day. I'm sorry, Mr. Allen. You don't need to apologize. I still remember one time when my sister came home excitedly, telling me that a new shy girl had joined the squad. Girl didn't speak much, but she was beautiful in battle. Bro trying to rizz up at the funeral, bro? Sorry. That was the happiest I'd ever seen her. Aww. Let's all remember her fondly then, shall we? To her you were a presence that inspired admiration and a desire not to fall behind. A beautiful soldier who gave her the drive to move forward. Beautiful twice, huh? I see you, buddy. You don't have to apologize to me. If my sister were here, she would surely say the same thing. And don't mind me too much. We made a lot of preparations for Remembrance Day event, so just take your time here. What a beautiful event. To your surprise, many relatives of deceased Liar Squad members are here for Remembrance Day. Is this really just a coincidence? As you ponder this question, the relatives have gathered in front of Karen.
Miss, I'm sorry for being mean to you before. Mom told me you were protecting Dad until the very last moment before you passed out. I shouldn't have said you left him to die.
I'm really sorry. Zeta was really young when it happened, so
long time
she
ago,
was
huh?
too little to understand.
How
And
long,
I haven't
I wonder?
really talked about it. I hope she didn't upset you.
No, she was right. If only I'd been strong enough to take down most of the ethereals, maybe they wouldn't have ended up in that situation.
Oh, that's not fair. The old capital was falling. No single person's strength could ever be the deciding factor in the face of a disaster like that.
Thank you, Grandma Ethel.
In spite of it all, you survived. If they were still here, I'm sure they'd see that as something to celebrate.
I've always known the truth. I failed to protect them. A weakling like me survived, and the rest of them disappeared without a trace. This isn't solace. It's the worst possible outcome. That's something
Not the
I
worst
can't face.
possible.
I've never had the courage to tell you I couldn't protect your loved ones. All I can do is wander New Eridu, hoping to find some trace of them. Even after all this time, I still haven't accomplished anything. I'm sorry.
Too hard on yourself, Trigger.
You really don't know us at all. This isn't the worst possible outcome by any means. Styx, my husband, and all his comrades who lost their lives, each one of them left behind their own legacy. Just look all around you. Everyone standing before you is a legacy they protected that is carried on to this day. After my husband passed away, Zeta and I received survivor benefits. And with all the odd jobs I've been doing, we've managed to get to where we are today.
That's all we can do.
Styx always wanted our daughter to study art, and Zeta's interested in it too. Now, that dream has become a reality. She just got accepted into the art school in Janus Quarter.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Mom and I have our tough days, but I often think of Dad's cheerful laughter, and that memory gives me the strength to keep pushing through. One day, it'll all pay off, just like it has now.
That's the spirit.
Thank you for
Just gotta
always
believe.
being by my husband's side, even at the very end.
Aw.
Well, I
She's getting her flowers
you must
now.
have heard about my condition from my son.
Ethel, Kakaitis used to tell me about you. He often took leave or skipped work to earn extra money by part-timing, or to care for you when you were sick in bed.
Yes, that's true, but I bet he never told you my illness became so bad that I needed major surgery,
My God.
and he worked his tail off to raise the money. Who would have thought he would pass before me?
It's just getting too
I
real,
used
guys.
the benefits from
My
his
God.
death for the surgery, and that's the only reason I'm here today. In a way, his passing allowed my life to continue.
Jeez.
Every time I think about it, I feel like I need to keep my body healthy and live a few more years. The sights I see, I believe he can sense them from somewhere far away. When I was too
This is getting
weak
depressing,
to
guys. I'm
take
getting
care of
sad.
him, it was you and your comrades who stayed by his side.
Aw.
Thank you for everything that you've done for him.
As for me, well, I'm currently working as a fashion designer.
That's why you're all dressed
A
up like that,
fashion
huh?
designer. Is that because of Acheron?
It is. I'm sure you remember how much she loved beautiful things.
Beautiful eyes.
She was always into fashion, so I decided to become part of that world. That way, she can always be with me. I admit I had no idea how fun fashion design could be until I actually gave it a shot. I wish I'd figured that out sooner. We would have had so much more to talk about. Anyway, I'm planning to start my own fashion brand next year. She used to
I will
say
be
that
there.
after retiring from the army,
No matter
she
what.
wanted to pursue fashion design. I really want to carry on her dream. It feels like my life's purpose. You know, she used to talk about you when she came home for the holidays. How your rivalry pushed her to keep improving. So, thank you. I'm proud of my sister. And I'm proud of you, too.
That's just what she
As you
needed to
can
hear.
see, all of us have made it to this day, carrying the will of those we loved. So please don't say they left nothing behind. They've always been a part of every pain and joy we've experienced over the years.
And that's life.
Please remember, everything and everyone in New Eridu is only here today because you all risked your lives in battle.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. It's been wonderful to hear about how you're all
Aw.
doing and to listen to these words. I'm so glad I decided to come here on Remembrance Day.
Speaking of which, I wasn't expecting to see any of you.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot
What
why we were
brings
here
you
in the
here
first place.
today?
I could ask you the same thing, Ethel. Last time I asked, you said you weren't coming. I only came because I suddenly got a DM from Nathan.
Nathan, is that our
He said
culprit?
he really wanted me to be here.
I'm here because of Nathan's message, too. He was pretty insistent, so I thought he'd be here. But I've been looking around for a while now. I still haven't seen him.
So it's the same for all of us. I responded to
Who the
his
hell is
message,
Nathan?
but he never wrote back. Isn't that strange?
Sorry, but who's this Nathan you're talking
Yeah,
about?
I'm gonna need to know, bro.
Nathan is Lethe's younger brother.
Lethe's younger brother.
Frankly, out of all of us, he's probably the one who wants to see you the most. He used to be part of the defense force himself, and
That's who is.
The day
That's
the
our
old
culprit.
capital fell, his squad was responsible for supporting the forces that had already entered the Hollow, which included all of you.
Is he the one who
He's told
didn't
us
even
that
come
story
out?
so many times. When they saw how bad things were in that Hollow, some of the reinforcements called off their plans and pulled back. He tried to stop them, but there was nothing he could do.
He always blamed himself and wanted to find you to apologize. But the truth is, the reinforcements retreating was inevitable. Shortly after their retreat, headquarters issued the official order. We all lost someone in that disaster. And for a while, we resented the reinforcements for their decision. But over time, we came to understand it, and we eventually let it go. There was no avoiding casualties in that battle. In hindsight, it wasn't wrong for headquarters to prioritize saving their strength.
May I ask what the name of Nathan's squad was when he was in the defense force?
The Impera squad of the Obsidian
Impera.
Division. Is something
That's the
wrong?
ones that he was killing, right?
Nothing. It's just... I think I might have stumbled upon the answer I was looking for.
Oh, she's angry. Seeing that? After 4 family members paid their respects and left, they continued touring on Remembrance Day. Karen stood there in a daze, seemingly having understood something. At that moment, a sound came from the open space in front of the outpost. It seems someone had stepped onto the podium, and the citizens all gathered in the podium. What? And the citizens all gathered in the podium, preparing to listen to the person's speech. According to the schedule for Remembrance Day, it should be time for a representative of retired Defense Force veterans to give a speech. Looks like it's about to begin. I feel a bit concerned. Proxy, could we go over and listen to the speech for a moment? I'm here to stand here and... What? I'm here to stand here? I hope you're standing there. Many of us lost relatives and friends in this disaster, and I am no exception. In combat, I was only a survivor from my squad. Everyone perished. It's Zoe, the one that we saved.
Is that Zoe on the podium?
Is she here to speak on behalf of the soldiers?
Is she here to speak for the soldiers? That seems fitting. She's cut medals after all. But I don't see Jesse or Aaron anywhere. Didn't they come?
Everyone please, quiet down. Zoe of Nemesis Squad, a representative of
Nemesis
the
Squad?
veterans,
That's different,
will now
right, than
deliver
what she
the
said?
Remembrance Day speech.
Hello, everyone. I'm honored to stand
Is
here
Zoe
and speak on behalf
motherfucking
of all of the soldiers
Grim
of the Defense
Vulture?
Force.
Kinda sounds like him.
Today, we gather to commemorate Remembrance Day, a day born from the tragedy of the old capital's fall. Many of us lost relatives or friends in the disaster, and I am no exception. Every member of my squad perished in that battle, leaving me as the only survivor. Losing the friends you cherish to the Hollow is a pain that never fades. It's a sorrow that will stay with us, now and forever. However, to the families of the fallen soldiers, hold your heads high with pride for your loved ones who gave their lives.
I don't know why I'm so sussy of
They
her.
fought to the very last moment when the old capital fell. Death isn't the end, nor dishonor. It is their eternal medal. They gave their lives facing an unstoppable disaster, exchanging their sacrifice for the world we have today. In doing so, they fulfilled their duties as soldiers to perfection. Without the blood they spilled, Eridu would not have endured, and new Eridu would never have risen from the ashes. In honor of the wishes of the departed, look
It's a
ahead,
long-ass speech.
people of New Eridu. Our thoughts and remembrance of those who passed will be carried in every flicker of candlelight and in every bouquet of flowers.
That was a good speech, I'm not gonna lie. Zoe's speech? No, her name is Zoe with no Y, bro. Fuck, I didn't pick
My
it.
speech was meant to end here, but since you all seem quite engaged, please allow me to share a little more.
Hold up, a little more. Zoe's speech is met with a wave of prolonged applause, yet amid the claps, she droops her head, her expression darkening. She stays silent, waiting for the applause to fade before lifting her gaze and scanning the crowd. Her eyes pause briefly on Karen, carrying a chilling aura. I knew it was her!
The reason you all agree with what I've said is because it offers a way to step away from the pain. That's what the living do. They seek ways to ease the weight of others' deaths, so they can find a way to start over.
That's motherfucking Grim Vulture right here.
Is the new Eridu of today. A huge disaster consumed the old capital, and the people who survived it keep saying things like, treasure the moment and start fresh to numb themselves, hoping to forget.
Hold on. Somebody cut the mic, mic.
No one talks about the soldiers who gave their lives in Hollow Zero. No one asks why they had to die. The brave gave their lives battling the ethereal onslaught, while the weak survived.
I know you're not talking about me, Charon.
This is a new Eridu, built by weaklings. Its order founded upon their way of thinking. Your applause makes me realize you all accept this logic. Each of you had loved ones who sacrificed their lives in the fall of the old capital. And now, you're thankful that someone has encouraged you to move on from them.
My God, she's spiteful as shit.
What meaning does the sacrifice of those who died have if you all choose to forget? Have you never thought about why your own loved ones had to die? And why no one is responsible for their deaths?
Alright, we're done, Cut it.
There's not much time left for your...
She about to blow us all up or some shit.
Open your eyes! I'm speaking to those who have lost loved ones!
My God,
if death
bitch.
is the medal for the fallen,
I mean, I get it, but
then pain
shit.
is the cross the living must bear. If you fear
That was
its
kinda fire.
weight and run from the suffering, the soldiers will never find peace in their eternal rest. To tear the wound open once again, so you'll never forget the searing pain. That's the real meaning of Remembrance Day.
She's never grieved once in her life, apparently.
I don't agree.
Talk your shit!
Charon, I didn't expect you to be here for Remembrance Day. How are things going with your search? Seems like you have something to say.
Oh, we know who the fuck you are. Stop hiding behind that shit now. Also, we got fucking Vegeta, fucking SSJ5 over here. What's going on? World sick. What are you planning to do in this event, lady?
Among the people standing here, there's a woman who raised her daughter with the survivor benefits left by her husband. Another who's been able to carry on with her life thanks to the final efforts of her child.
Exactly.
And yet another who's found purpose because of the influence of his late sister. The will of the deceased lives on in every person here. The soldiers who died during the fall of the old capital fought for this. The future that their loved ones are making for themselves now.
That's what it's about.
You might have agreed with what you said, but someone taught me that pain and hardship can lead to hope. They helped me see that hope could be inherited, not just destroyed when life fades.
It continues on.
I believe the departed didn't leave us wounded or with a heavy cross to bear, but with a melody. Each of us holds a harmonica that plays the melody of life. At first,
damn,
it may sound awkward, but it will eventually flow smoothly, taking on our own style, until it merges with our soul.
You seem quite certain about what you're saying. Tell me then, what kind of melody is left behind by those we've lost?
Bitch, I'll play it for you.
I'm not sure. I can't picture the exact melody, but I trust the answer I've chosen. And I trust everything I've seen and
the
heard.
Melody of life.
Vague
Exactly,
and
bro.
insubstantial answer, isn't it? I was right about
Philosophy.
you, Charon. From the moment we met, I knew we'd never really understand each other.
I'm sorry you feel
We
that
got
way.
pessimism versus
Everyone,
sort of optimism.
I apologize for taking up your time. My speech ends here. Please feel free to continue with your visit.
They let her speak for way too long, I'm not gonna lie. Zoe exits the venue without sparing a single glance back, leaving the audience and the defense force in a state of confusion. Karen looks thoughtfully in the direction she disappeared.
What do you think, Proxy?
I know who it is, and they all clapped, clapped, clapped. I know! My God, where's your... I know what... They gotta think for themselves. Something's off.
Something was definitely off about her just now. And the things she said, I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this.
This reminds me a lot of the Astroyal one. What grief does to a person, they do some
You
fucked
mean
up
about
shit.
her real identity, right? Looks like we're on the same page.
Oh, yes.
Shielded by her identity as a decorated soldier, she seemed pretty confident that we wouldn't confront her directly on military ground, like at the outpost.
Bitch, we're a decorated soldier too. 1v1.
She arrived so brazenly and left without a care.
Maybe she's not even.
If I'm right about this,
She'll be trying to contact us again in no time.
We know her whole facade now. Just as she finishes her sentence, the phone rings again. Shepard appears on the screen as you answer the video call, and he seems panicked and anxious to speak. But the moment he sees her in Scout Outpost, he swallows back the words and clears his throat instead.
Looks like you're a little busy, so
I fucking love Shepard.
short.
He sounds like he's supposed to be a villain, but he's not.
Sent me a location via knock-knock, along with a picture of several unconscious, tied-up individuals.
There's a sick fuck going
I'll
around.
send you the location shortly. It should be an entrance to the Hollow in Port Elpis. At this stage, I don't have any further requests. My only hope is that you'll proceed with caution.
That I shall.
Location
I will,
with a picture
sir.
of the hostages. Looks like Grim Vulture is losing patience and wants to put an end to all this.
I've been waiting for this. What do you plan on doing?
Charon, what's your plan? With everything that's happened, no matter what you choose, I'll stay by your side till the very end.
That was a real one. Karen doesn't answer right away. Fuck.
Made up my mind.
Instead, she takes out her harmonica and looks down at it, as if she's trying to decide. In the end, she tucks her harmonica away. Her harmonic. I've made up my mind, Proxy. Please accept my... Say it.
I've made up my mind. Proxy, please accept my official commission. Help me venture into the depths of the Hollow to rescue the client and any other hostages. It's time to put an end to this.
It's time!
Proxy, it's up to me to stop Grim Vulture. Stop her from crushing everything in front of her with that heavy cross.
Why are we calling her Heavy Cross? Calling her Heavy Cross. We're calling her Vulture. We know who she is. You leave the remembers the event with the Karen and return to the video store. She cleans her firearm multiple times and keeps adjusting her breathing. Showdown's about to begin. Thank you for accompanying me this far. In the upcoming battle, Grim Vulture has likely already set up a stage filled with traps. We may need to brace ourselves for a tough fight. Strategy, guns blazing. I just went in and started blasting. How's that? How's that, pal? To be honest, there is a fully viable strategy. The opponent is a sniper and can keenly anticipate the timing and trajectory of each of my shots, dodging in advance. Jesus, Zoe. Entering the battlefield pre-prepared by such a formidable enemy alone, it's foreseeable that she will continuously occupy elevated sniper positions. We will have very few opportunities to land a hit on her. Wouldn't that mean we're easy prey? Theoretically speaking, that's right. It's a sniper duel. The one who fails to secure the best vantage point is the loser, but I believe there's still a chance. In our previous fight, I could sense the pride and impatience of Grim Vulture as a sniper. I'm not sure where that impatience comes from, but the pride is definitely something we can turn against her. She would never accept the idea of me surpassing her in sniping skills. If I can outmatch her at a critical moment, she will lose her composure. That will be the only instant she exposes a weakness. Proxy, this is the strategy I've chosen. Grim Vultures may indeed be the superior sniper, but I will surpass her and make this strategy succeed. To win this battle, despite the overwhelming disadvantage, please entrust your back to me, Proxy. I need you as my companion to support me. Alright, then you just have to do the same and trust you as well. I know you can count on... I know I can count on you. Piercing Rain. I know it's not Rain from Lycon's story. Seems I'm killing the mood by saying this now, but please be careful. Grim Vulture really intends to take our lives and Karen's. I'll do my best to assist you. I like how this story also connects to us personally in a way too, because it deals with the fall of Hollow Zero.
I am the Eye of Obel.
Eye of Obel eyes. Beautiful eyes.
Huh? You sure you want me to join?
I do indeed. Especially because of our backstory too. So we gotta have beef with this chick too. Aside from her wanting to kill us, of course. But damn. The rain too? Alright, we're ready to put an end to this.
Charon, look! Another communicator.
Is that why the quest's called Piercing Rain?
Another communicator. It's a bad habit for a sniper to be so talkative.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, really? I think it's rather good for my mental health to witness in real time how my target becomes desperate and gives up their struggle.
Can't wait to shut her up. She'd be talking too much shit.
Your voice. I thought you didn't want to hide anymore, Zoe.
Literally.
You're right. Seems there's no need for secrecy anymore. I, Zoe, the sniper known as Grim Vulture of Nemesis Squad, send you my regards.
Thank you for sending me your full legal name and address. Thank you.
Zoe. No. Grim Vulture. You, like me, were one of the advanced troops deployed to suppress Hollow Zero right after the fall of the old capital, right? Noct, Cartess, and Impera Squad. So far, all the victims have been members of these squads. They were initially supposed to enter the Hollow to reinforce the advanced troops. Nemesis, Your squad, lacking reinforcements, lost everyone except you in the fall of the old capital.
Aw, shucks.
You blame their deaths on the
Should've been-
absence of reinforcements and sought revenge on them. That's my conclusion.
Very cut and dry. Sounds
Just
about
like
right.
me. The fall of the old capital left you entirely alone.
A sniper, the sole survivor, a mere pawn abandoned by the military. Don't you think we're very much alike?
Yeah, I think so.
The
So why the fuck you trying to kill me, bro?
member, Nathan, the one you're searching for.
Oh yeah, I'm
He
searching
pleaded
for
with me
Nathan.
to let him go when I was about to kill him, saying he had to see you no matter what. That's how you caught my attention.
Bitch.
I let him live to get all sorts of information on you. I was so curious about you that I even set a trap.
Oh my god,
disguising myself as a
congratulations.
victim
Good
to
for
get
you.
closer to you.
My god, Petty.
It turned out we share the same story.
She'd be like, join me, I'm just like
We
you.
even got the same PTSD symptoms.
No.
After all these years, we still see images of our teammates before they die. It's impossible to erase them from our minds.
I mean, you're a victim too, but you didn't get hit with an etheric blast, girl.
You use ridiculous fantasies to numb yourself, chasing after illusions of your squad mates. Well, I can't afford to be as naive as you.
It was like, I do my PTSD symptoms better than you, therefore you need to die.
One night, when I was overwhelmed with the unbearable images of my comrades' deaths, vomiting and crying, I finally realized the meaning behind their appearance before me. They were pleading with me, pleading for vengeance.
She is
against
not
those
Dimitri
who abandoned
Alexandra Blathed. I'm just saying.
me to destroy the repulsive, hypocritical new order of New Eridu.
You're not Dimitri Fire Emblem.
I carried on their will. I began kidnapping targets and sniping them in the hollow, watching as they became corrupted and died in despair.
Maybe you just need therapy. I mean, at that point, you're just a fucking criminal.
Really think
But shit.
this is what they'd want?
What else? Would they want me to be like you, playing at a game of finding my missing squad mates, accepting their deaths when I'm done playing, and then forgiving the very enemy who killed them? What a noble and virtuous
I mean, that's what you think.
gesture. Forgive on behalf of fallen comrades, coexist with New Eridu's order, and live peacefully among cowards. It's
You be letting you talk too much. I'm just saying.
so similar that this hypocritical and cruel attitude makes it even harder for me to forgive you. After our first conversation, I was certain I must end your life myself to prove I'm right.
Bitch, unless I do it
That's
first.
exactly what I wanted to
I
say
need to
to
end
you
this bitch
too.
life.
Because we've suffered the same hardships. I can't accept the path of destruction you've chosen. Jesse, Aaron, Nathan, the client I've been searching for, and any other targets of revenge you've set your sights on. They all feel regret and struggle over the choices they made back then. But you can't see any of that. You didn't target the higher-ups who misjudged the situation.
Yeah, why the fuck are you going
The
after other
dangerous
victims, bro?
Imperials who killed your comrades,
Stupid bitch.
or the ones responsible for the fall of the old capital. Instead, you went after the easiest
You didn't go
targets.
after the fucking officials,
Grim
bro?
Vulture, as a sniper
really are
of
a
the
vulture.
Eridu Defense Force, you
Going
had
for
failed
scraps.
in your duty. To preserve the will and hope left by my comrades, I'm going to put an end to your actions right here.
Come on, Trigger, you and me.
Fine. A sniper should let the gun do the talking. Make it to the deepest part of the hollow alive, and I'll meet you with nothing but raw meat.
Challenge accepted. Let's go.
Since you made it here, let me reward you with a few things you don't know.
Yeah, okay. Bet. Imagine I know it already. I'm hungry as fuck. I want some Indomie. What about them squads?
The reinforcements that were meant to back us up ended up deciding to retreat.
I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. Not news to me.
Relying on a show of hands to vote. Isn't that ridiculous?
Jesse and
Bro,
Aaron,
you gotta get over
do
it.
you have them too? Or are they already?
Oh my god, this is the place where the Asaba Harumasa's fucking phone password from his agent story.
support and visit.
It looks like I haven't made enough of a friend in your life if you still have the time to worry about them.
Oh, that's amusing.
I'm locked the fuck in. I just want to get rid of this bitch already.
That was 1 in 100, I guess.
Oh, 1 in 100, you know.
Unsolved mystery.
The wind and rain are picking up.
That might affect your shots. Don't whiff them now.
Extreme weather is perfect for sending you to your grave.
Bitch, you haven't even hit a single shot. You gotta let bitches like these shut the fuck up. They talk too much. I get it, she's a victim, whatever. She's also a killer. Alright, here we go. I wasn't very deep at all. I think she wants to, she wants to fight us. But what?
That was easy.
That was fucking easy, I agree.
In the name of hope.
Go on, Astro. Sing. Yep, coward.
Quick shot.
Thanks. This one's for you.
I prepared a little gift for you.
Oh, thank you.
Now.
Like, abducting, corrupting an officer? Thank God. Oh my God, get bodied. Watch out. Watch out. From above. God damn it, Zoe.
The real failure as a sniper is the one who's been forced into a corner, like you!
Oh my God, better take this bait, bitch. Watch out. Deep breaths. Oh shit, she's locking in.
The wind. It's shifting.
Bringing the millimeters to the left. You know how to do it? God, yeah, nice pose.
I won't fall for your distractions so easily.
Oh my God. Famous last words.
With my own melody of victory.
Get him, Trigger. Sorry, Karen. Oh. Oh shit, both of you guys. Careful, Karen. The wind be the opening notes? Okay. Poetry in motion. Ah. Not again. Okay, she's okay. Whew. That's like, dude, a chest?
What's this?
What is that? My God, she. Eos, what is that? Oh, 911, somebody. Good Lord, wall of text. After the gunshot, the hollow falls silent one more. What? The falls silence once more, leaving only the countless biting raindrops, attempting over and over to wash away the scent of blood and that oozes from the wounds of the defeated, only to fail time and time again. Me when I want to extend my fucking word count in the essay. The loser pays no attention to her mortal wound, only staring at the distant horizon, as though salvation might be waiting there. Sometime later, the victor has climbed the steel and stands in front of her. They share their last words while the defeated still has the energy to converse.
Just you? Where's your friend, the proxy?
Damn, they both fucking got shot, literally almost in the same area. Damn, Zoe. Why the fuck did you do it?
The proxy went to rescue the hostages. I want to speak with you alone.
Is it bad of me to say that Zoe's kind of fine? I hate her though.
A sniper should
Sorry.
always monitor the changes to their surroundings, factoring the environment into their tactics. Being blinded by the intent to kill and failing to take this into account was your downfall.
Didn't expect to be lectured by a youngster.
A youngster?
What a disgrace. When my view was blocked, I realized you'd used the visual blind spot to reposition. So I adjusted my aim accordingly. But I still couldn't hit you.
You didn't even consider the
Your
win.
prediction and accuracy were spot on.
I love this little peer review that they gotta do before she fucking dies.
By both this harmonica and by my former comrades.
Wow. The connections, the ties. That's what saves us.
Are you trying to say that this is destiny?
Perhaps.
That it's the will of my companions guarding me? I lost to the wave of ethereals, to the military's betrayal. And now, I lose to your reckless actions driven by some ridiculous fantasy. Your fantasy, your attitude, your very existence, and the outcome of this battle. They are the greatest denial and insult to my revenge.
Too late now. You already had so many victims.
You're emitting a much calmer ether energy now. Almost as if you found relief.
Maybe she just wanted to be stopped.
My vision is fading. I can't see my comrades on the brink of death anymore. My wounds are fatal. I don't feel any pain. Relief. It's not such a bad thing.
We got to put you out of your misery at least, but
did you intend for me to kill you from the start?
It was a suicide mission since the beginning, the sewer slide.
Let me answer that question with a story. The first time I saw you was actually during the fall of the old capital. My comrades were all dead, and the reinforcements the higher-ups promised before the mission never came. I can't even remember how long the fight went on. Ultimately, I had no choice but to retreat, failing to bring back my squad mates' bodies. I made my way through one battle line after another. The advanced troops were nearly wiped out. But when I reached a certain front, a small squad of survivors called out to me. Few people can still stand after such severe corruption and injury, but all 5 of them were still fighting.
My squad mates.
They were protecting a girl who had lost her sight and fallen unconscious while searching for a way out of the hollow. They told me they were beyond saving, and if I planned to retreat, I must take the girl with me.
So you saved her life?
I couldn't turn
what
down
the
the
fuck?
last request of a group of heroic soldiers about to die in
Holy
battle.
shit, I did not expect this. So their destinies are intertwined more than I thought, so she saved her life. But then why? Why would you do
Your
this?
comrades entrusted your life to me. I was the one who brought you out of the hollow.
I did not fucking expect that. What the hell, man?
You already know what happened afterward. It didn't take long for you to leave the defense force after you came to. Just like me, I developed PTSD so intense that sometimes I couldn't even hold a normal conversation. But for me, the hardest blow was the death of my squad. To an orphan like me, they were family.
They're literally the same.
If the reinforcements had kept their word and provided support, they wouldn't have died for nothing. Don't you ever have that thought?
To say I don't would be a lie. But I think deep down you know. From the moment we stepped into the hollow, there was no way we were getting saved. Given how quickly the hollow was spreading, and the ever-increasing number of ethereals, it would take the sacrifice of countless Defense Force troops to suppress it. It wasn't something that could have been accomplished in such a short time. The reinforcements would have only been a drop in the bucket. More sacrifices without results.
Right.
Canceling the reinforcements, sending the advanced troops to rescue as many civilians as possible to minimize casualties. I think most commanders would have made the same decision.
Objective and cold logic. I understand it, of course. But when you see members of the reinforcements living happy lives years later, can you still keep your composure?
He's just so vengeful, man.
Even if the chance was minuscule, I wanted my squad mates to survive. But they turned that chance to zero, and still have the nerve to embrace a peaceful future. I can't help but resent them. By the time I realized what I'd done, I had already taken several lives.
Right. She already reached that pathway. She made her choice.
Nathan. When I tied him up and was about to kill him, he begged me to spare him, saying he had something to give you, no matter what. That was when you re-entered my line of sight. I think I've said this before. We're very similar, yet we have completely opposite beliefs. After meeting you, I became even more certain. In the face of suffering, I chose destruction, while you were destined to choose to protect.
It's two sides of the same
You're
coin.
still entangled in your obsession with your squad mates. If this continues, you'll eventually sink into a void of despair. Your hope is like a bubble, ready to burst at any moment. The version of you I want to kill is the complete one, who can firmly reject my answer. If you haven't found your answer yet, then I'll be the one to push you forward.
God damn, this bitch long. This bitch can survive long as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. You haven't lost your blood yet? But damn, what do you mean by that? You're gonna be the one to push her forward?
I kill you, or you end me. Either way works. But after seeing your growth, maybe I'd prefer you to step over my body. That's the final answer.
Damn.
Why? Emptiness and doubt. No matter how many targets of my revenge I took down, nothing changed.
Now why'd you keep
Aiming
going?
my gun
Shit.
at former comrades, drowning in hate and rage. All it left was a hollow emptiness. But you're different. You've gained unconditional trust from the proxy. You have the courage to fight through my trap. And eventually, you'll have a melody that's uniquely yours.
Hey, that's
My
melody.
belief has faltered. I finally remember. My squad mates were fools, just like you.
Wow, way to honor their memory.
Right. They would never want me to become this way. I talk about carrying their cross. But in truth, I never carried their will.
Alright, she can feel shame before she dies. Let's go.
So be it. Take the hostage and go. A villain stained with the blood of others deserves nothing but a miserable end.
Alright, me personally, I would leave her there. But I feel like Trigger's gonna take her out of there.
I'm looking forward to how long you'll be able to protect those in front of your eyes.
Unless she dies. Karen doesn't leave. Oh, she's gonna play her melody. Instead, she kneels beside Grim Vulture, picks up the bullet-marked harmonica, and begins playing the melody titled Homecoming. Well, that was fast. The melody briefly takes over the roaring downpour, reaching the ears of Grim Vulture as she lies bleeding out, barely clinging to life. A faint glimmer appears in her empty eyes in her final
It can
moments.
still be played after taking a bullet. Impressive.
This is my final melody to you. No matter how miserable you've become, I'll still remember you. Remember we once shared the same path in life. But in the end, our paths diverged.
I feel like it wasn't supposed to stop.
Your hatred has long twisted into sin. But if not for you, I wouldn't have learned how to hate, or found the true targets of my hatred. I used to know nothing. My teammates served as my teachers and taught me so much. And I think you must be my final teacher.
Trigger is so introspective. All the things that happen in her life, all the people she's encountered, the relationship to the people that they were connected with. I can't fucking speak, but damn.
You taught me, in the most intense way, what hatred truly means.
Really? So you found someone you want revenge against, too. That's good.
So thank God I made another spiteful person in this fucked up world. Let's fucking go. A true villain does that shit. The melody of Homecoming plays on. Just imagine it in your head. As the girl endures the agony of her ocular rejection, struggling to make the harmonica's notes rise above the sound of the rain. As the last note fades amidst the relentless downpour, the defeated one takes her final breath. Final breath? God damn, that was a lot of screen time for Grim Vulture. Honestly, I get it though. I get why she's a villain. But G should not have to go down that path. Poor Trigger though. It's how introspective of her to take that experience and make it into a positive. Not everybody can do that. I'm not gonna lie. I probably wouldn't. I know I wouldn't. I would have been like, okay, goodbye. I wouldn't even played that shit for her. You rescued the kidnapped people, leave the hollow, anonymously report to the public security, and update the shepherd. The shepherd? There's too many fucking typos in this shit, bro. On this situation. This series of tasks that need to be done after such an intense battle leaves you dizzy. After requesting to meet the client with Shepard, you receive his message calling you to port office. We've arrived at the port. According to Shepard, he, the client, and the rescued Jesse and Aaron should all be here. Let's go talk to them. Is something bothering you? Also, why is my computer fucking stuttering? Oh, Proxy. Even though we defeated Grim Vulture, I can't seem to let it go. Just as I thought, when the wind changed and the falling banner blocked her vision, she could have retreated, waiting for her sight to clear, and resume sniping. If she'd done that, I would have no chance of winning. But her pride wouldn't allow her to take an action that implicitly admitted her tactics were inferior. She still chose to engage in a shootout despite me being the blind spot. But your strategy was then successful, wasn't it? After realizing that she actually just wanted to die, I started to wonder. In my course of action, something she deliberately led me into? I'd find a way to break her trap and create an opportunity for a reversal, and she was waiting for that moment, ready to test whether I had truly surpassed her through a direct confrontation. I believe that was her intention. Must have been very complicated. I don't care about the perpetrator's intentions, that's very true. However, I'm not going to say that to her face. Why the fuck is my computer stuttering? Oh my god, give me a break. Proxy, you told me that Grim Vulture once appeared here at the port, standing by the trash can on the wooden pier, gazing out at the sea. Did I say that? What was I thinking about back then, I wonder? Sorry, just talking to myself. Let's go meet the client together. He's still alive and hasn't become another of Grim Vulture's victims. Suppose that's the best news we could have. Nathan? I already understand that the client's true identity is not my teammate. It may not bring the hope I've longed for. I still want to face him. The final part. At long last. What the fuck is my FPS? Port Elpis, why is this area destroying? Where are you? Oh, all the way out of the port. Survive, survive just a little bit longer. Rip the Grim Vulture, I suppose, but damn was she an asshole. Bitch, I thought that was Lucy. Trigger, Charon. We'll go down. There's Nathan.
So you're the sniper from Liar Squad. It's nice to finally meet you.
You want to finally apologize
and you
for
must
what?
be the one who's been searching for me. Nathan, the younger brother of Lethe.
Ah.
It's good to see you safe and sound.
That's right. I'm sorry for causing all this trouble. I nearly cost you your life, becoming a target of a victim from the fall of the old capital. Maybe that's what I get, not helping my brother and the rest of the defense force back then. When the reinforcements decided to retreat, I spoke out against it. I had family among the soldiers already in the Hollow, but I didn't have the courage to take that step. The one that might have cost me my life. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You don't need to feel regret or apologize.
You really struggled to say that.
The outcome wasn't something you could have controlled. You cared deeply for Lethe. And even today, you still think of him. To someone like him, who always cherished family. That's more than enough.
Thank you. I heard you've been searching for the members of Liar Squad all these years. I'm nothing compared to your determination. Thank you for everything you've done, but please stop the search. It's time for you to start living a life that's truly your own. I hate to say this as a family member, but back then, they were already...
I know. You don't need to say it. I've been drowning in a fantasy of my own making for years. But it's a fantasy that kept me from falling into the abyss. Nathan, Grim Vulture told me you have something you want to give me. Is that why you commissioned someone to find me?
Yes. After learning about the bond between you and your squad, I knew I couldn't live with myself if I didn't get this to you. So I got on my knees and begged Grim Vulture. Even playing this recording for her, hoping it would move her. Regardless of how things unfolded.
Wow.
What
Nathan...
matters is that it wasn't destroyed, and I'm here, alive, to hand it to you.
God, what a trooper. Nathan rummages through his jacket pocket and takes out a slightly worn tape. What is this? The Liar Squad tape. Discovered by Nathan, Leith's younger brother. This long-sealed recording sparked a series of events that would follow. Years have passed, and while the tape's surface shows somewhere, the audio within remains pristine. As crystal clear as it was recorded just yesterday. 128 gigs? Good lord, that's a lot of storage.
I found this while going through my brother's belongings. It's been tucked away for years. There's a recording on it, and I think it's a gift Liar Squad made for you, but never had the chance to give you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. Do you mind if I listen to it now with the proxies?
I hope this gives her some solace. With us?
Wait, with us? I thought we were just here to collect the commission fee today.
Go ahead. As for the commission fee, I'll pay it to you both shortly, so don't worry about that.
Nathan takes a step back. Karen looks at you, her lips seeming to tremble slightly. You gently hold her hand, feeling the warmth and strength in her palm. She presses the play button.
Hey, hello? Alright, it's a recording. This is a message from Liar Squad for our little sniper.
Yo, this is a new track.
Everyone ready? I'll count down. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations on your 1000th day with Liar Squad!
Oh my god. This is so sad.
You guys are totally out of sync. Captain, can we redo this? The anniversary gift has to be perfect.
That's our assault specialist, Acheron. She has a strong sense of aesthetics, prioritizing beauty in both combat and her daily life. She taught me a lot about makeup and fashion.
Oh, she won't care if we're a little off. Forget the re-record. Let's just get it done and order the cake. We don't want him to sell out.
That's our medic, Kakaitis. He's usually lazy and a bit of a smooth talker.
Oh, this
but
song.
he's actually very capable and kind.
It's so good.
He taught me a lot about unconventional negotiation tactics and
This
ways
is
of handling
perfect for
things.
this scene.
You two, stop arguing during
It's
the
so
recording.
nostalgic sounding.
I've already ordered the cake. If you keep rambling, we really will have to re-record this. Cut the chatter already.
And that Styx, a reliable artillery specialist. He's the oldest in the squad. He loves sharing photos of his daughter and reminiscing about how he wooed his wife.
Aw.
The way he won her over inspired me a lot.
I'd like to hear that story.
Let's all calm down. Wouldn't want to get on the captain's bad side. I mean, Captain, would you like to go first? We can edit or re-record whatever we need to.
That's our scout and engineer, Lethe. He's a bit
Nathan's
self-conscious
brother.
because of how his younger brother excels, and he's somewhat introverted. But he's actually very capable. He taught me sharp observation skills, calm execution under pressure, and how to make use of the environment.
Okay, thank you all for settling down before I completely lost my cool. It's fine. No need to
They're
cut
such a
anything or
wholesome
re-record.
bunch.
Let's just keep it as it is. Loud and messy, just like our Liar Squad.
That's our captain, who took me in and taught me how to play the harmonica. And the real Charon.
I was
I'll
right,
make
so
sure
she's
to explain
Charon.
properly to you later, Proxy.
Yes, please.
As you've heard, this recording is a little gift from the 5 of us. How time flies. When I brought you into the squad about 2.5 years ago, you were just a shy kid who blushed whenever you talked to someone. Over these 1,000 days, you've really worked hard to
1,000
keep
days.
pace with our fighting rhythm. You've done incredibly well. In the last mission, your successful sniper kill of that high-risk ethereal really helped Acheron a lot. I hate to say it, but yeah, I went too far in last time. Thanks for getting me out of that mess. Just this one solid hit. Your moves were more elegant in that fight.
I see you, Aria, on YouTube. I know, this guitar is so... I believe this is the first time they played this track, but oh my god, it's perfect for this moment. It's making me so sad. The nostalgia.
And not just that fight. Ever since you became a quicker shot and learned to adjust for wind speeds on the fly, we've been taking fewer and fewer hits. Makes my job way easier. So, cheers.
Let's go, Kakaitis.
You often worry about not doing enough. But in these 2.5 years, you've absorbed everything I know about stealth, reconnaissance, and tactical countermeasures. Trust me, you'll become an incredible
Carry on their hopes, Trigger.
Having you covering us from the rear makes every fight feel safer. But you still have a lot to learn about socializing and romance. When peace finally comes to Eridu, leave us and live your own life.
Where did that
She's
come
still
from?
fighting, but
She's not leaving us.
hopefully she can live her life still yet.
She'll move into my house and I'll spoil her with loads of beautiful clothes.
Aw.
We can talk about living alone in 10 or 20 years.
Damn.
Sorry.
Those two.
Anyway, you're
No wonder she took after Charon.
over these 1,000 days, you've opened your heart to us and even encouraged us in return. Having you as a comrade is a blessing for all 5 of us. But I have to say
She
one
was
thing.
so loved.
You're always so sensitive and kind. Every time you see us get hurt, you look like you're about to break. Has our squad motto, having each other's backs, become too much of a burden for you? I get how you feel. When your squad mates trust you with their backs, your first instinct is to protect them, right? But that's not the way it should be. No one can shoulder
It's like they
everything
knew.
alone.
It's like they knew that she would need to listen to us in the future. They understood her so well.
Fight on the it's your turn to watch my back, I'll give my all to honor it too.
As long as you fight with all your strength, there's no such thing as failing to protect something, because your will and our
Why the
will
hell were
is
they so wise?
preserved and carried on in
It was like a little celebration video, but it became such a big TED
Try to
talk.
trust in us, just
Yeah,
like
we're
we trust
wise
in
as
you,
hell.
no matter what.
I've struggled with that kind of thinking myself, but I eventually made my way through it. All this talk of camaraderie, of keeping each other safe, it's like a harmonica melody scoring our time together. Even when things change, our tune will go on, and that's enough.
Exactly. Honestly, I'm sometimes terrified. Afraid that someday you'll blame yourself for failing to protect us and fall apart.
How did y'all know?
That's why I wanted to record this message.
Wow.
Please, don't try to bear everything alone. Maybe you can start relying on us more, fully entrusting your vulnerable side to us. Our will has long been intertwined with yours. We're comrades.
Goddamn right.
This is getting way too sentimental.
Right?
It doesn't feel like me anymore. Anyway, we just want to see you trusting your comrades enough to share your burdens, even if it isn't us. Finally,
Like
we'd like to
Soldier
give you
11?
the song that's closest to us.
The song,
If
oh,
what
the
we said
homecoming.
is hard to understand, just feel it through the music. Please, enjoy my masterpiece, Homecoming.
OG Karen song. The old cassette plays a familiar tune with sound crisp and clear, as though it were recorded just yesterday. When the music fades, the tape goes silent. You turn to the woman who calls herself Karen, as she desperately wipes away uncontrollable tears. No, my God. Just let it out, let it out. I understand. This harbor wind ruffles her hair, and then at last, she lifts her head. Alright, says imagine being able to give wise life lessons beyond the grave. I know, my God. These people are wise beyond their years. They knew the foresight. I guess maybe just their experience as soldiers, they knew that something like this could happen. It's just how did they know that Trigger was gonna be the one? Man.
Proxy, do you remember? I was once terrified of seeing the look on their faces.
Yes. Can you see them clearly now?
Yes.
Look at them.
Crystal clear. As if I've returned to the exact moment of parting.
Let's take a closer look. Oh my God, I can see the family resemblance now to the ones on Remembrance Day. Oh my God, they were already being corrupted. Shits. But yet they were still smiling. They were not disappointed. They were smiling. Against Nineveh too. God damn it. Fucking Nineveh. God, what a lovely squad she had.
Glance.
Oh,
This is the answer you wanted me to find.
I love
Thanks,
it.
guys.
Ah,
For everything.
Trigger. I'm so glad you could have that moment. At long last. After meeting with Nathan, you spend a long time with Karen at Port Elpis, letting the sea breeze wash over you. You don't say a word because you both know it'll soon be time to part ways. As the temperature begins to cool, you head back to 6th Street with her.
Proxies. No. Wise.
What
It's
a
no
quest.
trouble at all.
Fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
To be honest, Belle and I have been a bit lost lately because of some personal matters. But meeting you has felt somehow comforting. Don't you think, Belle?
Apparently the reminder of Miss Arna, which is crazy to me. Kayla, what did you say, Karen?
Proxies. No. Wise. Belle. I've troubled you two a lot these days with my personal affairs. Words can't describe what you've done for me.
We've learned a lot from you too.
Exactly. We got something out of the experiences we shared. At the very least, it's brought us clarity. I guess our wills have always been aligned, haven't they?
Yeah. When I was trapped in self-doubt, unable to get out, I'm glad you were there with me. You're right. We've already entrusted our backs to each other as comrades.
Damn, so basically she's kind of like our first comrade since we started our little journey here in New Eridu. I didn't know our paths were that intertwined. That's actually amazing. I love that.
And because of that, because we are comrades, please hear me out. Maybe you've already noticed.
Right.
I'm sorry, but I've been keeping something from you. Charon isn't actually my code name.
Let's hear about it.
As I mentioned before, Charon was my captain's code name. When I met both of you for the first time, I didn't want to tell you my code name, because I thought someone who couldn't protect their squad mates had no right to one. So I lied.
She is just so hard on herself. But she's grown from that experience, hasn't she?
Captain Charon was an orphan like me, with no family to mourn her. I've been using her codename because I may be the last person in the world who still remembers her.
I see.
But I understand now. If I want to keep moving forward, I can't keep hiding behind a lie. My true codename is...
I'm listening. Stop her from continuing.
You don't have to tell me right now.
If she was ready. She was ready. I want to know.
At the harbor, Nathan spoke to you privately.
Man.
Was he offering you a chance to return to the Defense Force?
Yes. He said he still has a friend in the Defense Force who's currently forming a new squad.
I see.
And if my goals align with theirs, I could consider joining them.
Mobile squad? I mean, that makes sense, but her outfit already has Obol on it, so like... Unless this is foreshadowing that she literally picked up a random ass outfit and then who knew that it was actually gonna be the real Obol squad.
So,
okay.
What's your decision? Where will you go next?
After everything that's happened, I think I do share the same goal as that friend of his and the new squad they're building. So I'll head back to the new Eridu Defense Force and keep chasing my new goal with a new team.
You know what they should have done? They should have had an alternate model for this past version of Trigger without the Obol uniform. Or at least this on it, like straight up on her chest so that it's a bit more consistent with the story, you know? But I get it. Your new goal is?
Your new
Unless
goal,
it's not, and I'm just
are
tweaking.
you going to look further into the fall of the old capital?
Like us?
Yes. My encounter with Grim Vulture has made me realize this should be the true form of my vengeance.
As opposed to going after other victims? What the hell was she on?
I'll uncover the real culprits behind the old capital's fall and make them pay for their crimes.
It wasn't me, promise.
If the ferryman who leads me to the truth demands a price, I'm willing to wager my life.
God damn, that conviction.
I have a gut feeling the masterminds will reveal themselves again soon. To protect the city my comrades cherished and sacrificed their lives for, I won't allow such a tragedy to happen again.
That's what I'm talking about.
By letting the will to protect guide my hatred, I now have a clear aim toward the truth.
That's exactly why we can't be completely honest with each other right now. Yeah, because I may be, we might have had a, what? We may have had a part in it, but trust me, it wasn't intentional.
That's what I thought. If that's the case, then for now, we probably shouldn't learn your true codename or lean on each other too much.
We can set ourselves on a decent path, though. You know?
Are you saying we're on opposite sides?
Oh my god. Look at her eyes. The mask, what could this mean?
No, we might walk different paths. Those paths will lead us to the same destination.
Yes.
It's just that, for now, we can't say any more than that.
We gotta remember, this is still the early days. Back when nobody knew our secret. Now everybody knows our secret. And now we're still very powerless.
To be honest, after facing an enemy as ruthless as Grim Vulture, we're reminded of our own powerlessness. Watching you fight back, almost losing your life to a bullet, that feeling, we're nowhere near strong enough to protect you. And we're not strong enough to open up about our pasts either. Sorry.
It's okay. Also, is this foreshadowing that we're gonna have our faith in training arc? The playable Bell and Wise? Maybe? I'm still thinking. I still don't want to say bye to Eos though if that time comes. Without a second thought or hesitation, Karen takes hold of each of your hands and brings them together at her chest.
If this is your slightly selfish principle, I'll respect it. You were once my proxies, and I'll keep this memory locked away as something I cherish.
I love their relationship so much. It's like they both can relate to each other and lean on each other, but they also respect each other's boundaries. See, this is one thing I like. Sorry to bring up other games, but I like ZZZ because there are relationships like this with other characters where it's just very purely like normal. But I don't want to say platonic, but like, I don't know. It's just how I felt when I played Wua's Quest yesterday with Cantarella. And it's like, there's so many like romantic undertones. I like that this is more like deeper, more personable, and not, you know, not so many romantic undertones. It's just straight up, what is our backstory? How can we support each other? And how do we move forward from here? It's a very solid foundation, in my opinion. Yes, this is what lies beyond the quote-unquote gooner game, you know what I mean? It's more than that. Always has been, always will be.
If, as you say, our destination is the same, then we should continue on our separate paths, striving to grow stronger. The next time we meet, I'll reveal my true codename.
Yes.
I hope we can become true comrades. I want your presence to forever remain in the melody of my life.
Damn, our mission really changed her. Deal.
Yes,
Big
it's a
deal.
promise. We'll meet again, Charon.
I love that. You watch the woman who calls herself Charon walk farther and farther away. A defense force soldier waits for her at the end of her path. Then she got recruited into Obal.
I'm the sniper from the former Liar Squad of the Chrysoberyl Division, recommended by Captain Nathan, originally of the new Eridu Defense Force's Obsidian Division, Impera Squad.
Ah, I heard about you from my superior. You're the one who dealt with the serial murders targeting the Defense Force, right?
That she did.
Well, the new Eridu Defense Force is ready to welcome you back.
Bro's like, oh, welcome back. You get a brand new car.
Let me confirm a few details before taking you to base. Which squad are you applying to join? And did you have a code name during your previous service?
I'm applying to join the Obsidian Division's Obal Squad.
She's applying.
As for my code name,
Girl, you're already in there. I see it on your freaking chest.
Trigger.
Trigger.
I was Trigger of Liar Squad.
Trigger. So that was her actual code name then, huh? Reclaiming her past identity. Love it. Love it. Things have come to an end. Belle, you think we'll ever see Karen again? For sure. I hope so too. We must grow, get stronger, gain greater power to face any crisis. When we reunite with her then, we must hear her real code name. Exactly. However, after hearing about the connection between Karen and Grim Vulture, I can't help but feel a bit sad. Two people with the same fate ending up walking completely different paths, becoming enemies. Right? Belle, if we also encounter enemies who once experienced the same fate but now walk completely different paths with opposing goals, forced to be enemies, what would you choose to do? Shit, this is hard. I would try to seek mutual understanding, but I don't even know if that's gonna be even possible. We'll try to do mutual understanding first. Sounds like something you'd say, Belle. If that time ever comes, let's seek mutual understanding with the other party together. Vathan should face everything together, right? Please don't separate us. After everything that's happened, I'm feeling a bit tired. You must feel the same. And we're gonna get more commissions from Shepard from now on. How about we take a short break while we can? Alright, let's lead the story. Wow, what a quest. I love that it delves deeper into the storyline. And the past relationship between Trigger and Vathan. Trigger got to finally come to terms with her past, reclaim her identity. Oh my god, the stutter. I like that one a lot. Woo! I'm gonna give that one 8.5 out of 10. I feel like some parts were like paced a little bit too long. Like, you know, of course you gotta say what you need to say, but there's stuff like Zoe taking a long ass time. That's just minor things that slightly bother me. But otherwise, the relationship that was revealed between Vathan and Trigger, her coming to terms with her old squad mate's death, coming to terms with someone who's had a similar past to her but having to fight her off this time. Basically someone that that Trigger could have became, but ultimately didn't, thanks to her connections with her friends. The new song that they played at the end, when Trigger was listening to her old squad mates' tape for her. It was a lot. There was a really good life lesson. Very heavy hitting story. I feel like they delicately handled the topics of like PTSD and survivor's guilt. I feel like it's on par with Asaba's quest, maybe even better. But I think because those two kind of dealt with similar themes, it was very serious, and I overall enjoyed it very, very much. It made me appreciate Trigger's character a lot more. I wonder what her real code name could be. Or her real name, not just Karen, you know what I mean? But yeah, minor things is that there was a lot of typos and stuff. It felt a little like unpolished in that sense. And what else? I feel like they could have gotten rid of the Obal crest on Trigger, so that the last part where she gets recruited by them could feel a little bit more impactful. But it was nice to see how that tied in too with Silver Soldier Abby's quest. It was very, very enjoyable and very serious at the same time. Oh man, what a quest. Once again, 9 out of 10, and very, very good. They always cook with the agent stories. What can I say? I'm gonna have to cut this one up into a video. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. And yeah, I'm gonna have to end this stream soon because I'm extremely hungry. I did not eat a single thing all day. But we did a lot today. Aside from ZZZ, Agent Story, Trigger Quest, I also watched the Switch 2 Direct. Honestly, I was thinking about the Switch 2 a lot while I was playing this, but I was still locked in. Don't worry about it. Eat. Oh, thank you. I will. You know what I'm craving? I'm craving chicken katsu. Y'all had chicken katsu? Oh, so good. So good. Anyway, tomorrow is Persona 3 Reload Day. If y'all are interested. I haven't played that game in a long ass time. Hopefully I can do some Tartarus off stream before I go tomorrow so that we can do more social links, but if not, I might just have to do Tartarus on stream if y'all don't mind. And yeah, thank y'all for joining me, my P brethren, my PBs. If y'all enjoyed, then feel free to stick around. We got plenty more streams to come, of course. You can check out all the other games I'm playing as well. I hope I had a sometimes I don't know how to end it off. I always try to like segue it in, even though all I gotta do is just say bye, but you know what I mean. But yes, hope y'all enjoyed. Until the next time I see you, be it tomorrow or any other day, hope you have a wonderful day and rest of your week if I don't get to catch you. Please take care of yourselves. Get well soon and take your meds. I'll see y'all later, my P brethren, my PBs. Love y'all. Bye bye. Woo! See ya. Peace. How many times do I gotta say bye until I feel satisfied? Peace. Alright, just kidding. Goodbye, everybody. Thank y'all for joining. See ya later. Woo!